Hey guys, sorry about that. I was rushing. Sorry. I had to go to my aunt's. Sorry about that. Um, this live isn't gonna be too terribly long, but I'm gonna need everybody to be in here and everybody to stay. Once we get as many people in here as we should, I will say what I need to say and then I'm gonna leave. I do not plan on doing a reaction today, but this is an important live, so I advise you to stay or come back. Um, Please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you'd like. Those are both free of charge. Liking the video just helps our algorithm. Okay, so that helps get the channel out to more people basically. Hello, hello. And moderators, if anybody says the name of any other channel or page, delete the comment and warn the person. And if they do it again, block them. Pretty please. Any channel, I don't care what it is. Channel, page, I don't care. If we're cool with them or we're not cool with them, I don't care. Because I don't got time to message all of y'all to tell y'all all the names of all these different pages and channels or whatever. But if anybody says any names of any page or any channel that's not Exposure Room, delete the comment and warn that person. Okay. If they do it again, block them. Just block them. Okay. Hey, hey. What's up? What's up? Oh, crap. I forgot about that drama. Okay. And you guys are going to know the reason why in just a second. Now I had to delete it because uh, there was some reporting going on. So I mean, we didn't talk about nothing, literally nothing for hours. Like there was no reaction, there was nothing. But I'm sure there were words that were being said that could trigger off YouTube and them reporting me, whether or not it was false or not. I didn't want to get a strike. So since the live didn't mean anything anyway, and the person who wanted to do the live fell asleep on me anyway, itchy. Um, it it was whatever. There was nothing important on there. We literally talked just about different things, like medicines and just different things, like random talk. Um, but I was informed that somebody was trying to report, and I know we had said some words in the video, so I just went ahead and deleted it just to prevent that. Hello, hello. Yeah, she fell asleep on the panel, snoring. She's lucky I made her stay up there for a minute, and I took her down because she made me mad. Because she's the one that wanted to do the live. I didn't. I was taking this whole weekend off. I don't want to do a live right now, but because you guys mean a lot to me, I am going to do the live, okay? Um, because me personally, I don't care. But I need to warn you guys about something. Come on, Nina. Why do you gotta get underneath the pillow like that? Good grief, y'all. Nina just dug her head under my pillow so she could lay on my lap. Yeah, sorry I was late. I had to go to my aunt's house. Her cat passed away in the middle of the night. Um, so she wanted me to come over there at last minute to pick up his stuff because she couldn't look at it no more. So I thought I had enough time to get there and get right back, and I was late. So sorry about that. Um, and mods, don't delete that. Don't delete that. Don't delete that. They can't change their name back. So don't delete that. I messaged like as many of you as I could remember last minute, but don't delete that. They're stuck with that name. Thank you guys. Okay. Yeah, I I didn't even want to mention it right now, but it messes me up too bad because of what happened, but He was, well, she actually missed a couple of years, but according to his vet records, he was 24 years old. So he lived a very long life, very long, you know, happy life. And that's how we're going to remember it. Girl, you straight passed out. Forget passed out. You was snoring and breathing hard, and I got mad, so I left you up here for a second, and then I put you down. I love you guys too, baby. Then I took you down because you made me mad. You left me stuck up here with pallets all night. We was bored by ourselves. No, that's not, sweetheart. Oasis, no, huh? They changed their name to be funny, but then now they can't change it back because I guess YouTube apparently it's like Facebook. Once you change your name, you can't change it back for so long. So they didn't want to keep it that way, but now they have no choice. I do Ashley's daughter. Yeah, that's not y'all. That's why I told all the mods don't block it because I was already texted about it a little bit ago. All right, we got enough people in here. So make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Again, those are both free of charge. It just helps with the channel. Um, Most of you who have been around know that there's been a particular boy who has a pack of minions who like to stalk and harass me and my family. Okay. You guys know this. Those of you who have not been here, yeah. They have doxed my children. They have harassed my minor children. They have harassed my family. They have made false police reports on me. They have made false CPS calls on me. They have all this crap, all behind this one particular boy who is just, it has to be jealousy because I've never done anything to the dude. So I don't know what else it could be. And his followers are generally the people who never liked me anyway. I mean, we don't have to like each other. That's fine. Um, or people who I have made mad for one reason or another because I've snapped back. Because yes, I am a nice person, but I am pushed to my limit as well. So, you know, if a lot of people think that, oh, them saying this or that, and they keep doing repetitive stuff, that I'm eventually not going to defend myself. And then when I do defend myself, all of a sudden I'm the bad person. Oh my gosh, Carrie's this horrible person. Well, he's trying to convince the whole world that I'm a scammer. How? I don't know. Most of you who know the pages that I'm talking about, that he has several pages and several different names. He claims to be a one person, but we know it's him. He talks to himself in the comments between these pages. I mean, he's dude is an idiot. Okay. Um, but there are people who watch these pages, right? So I don't need anybody sending me anything that's being posted. I don't care what's being said, what's being done. I don't care unless the people that I've trusted text me the information. Okay. And when I say trusted, I mean as in they know what I need and what I don't need. Okay. Um, I did release part of the 911 call a while back to prove that he is the one making the false police reports on me. And apparently he thought that that was over with. So here we go again. So there was at least one other call that we know of, but I just haven't necessarily pushed the issue on that call. But now I'm just going to go ahead and just do everything. But I'm going to have to take time off work to do all this. And now I'm going to just go ahead and do it because now he's gotten on my last nerve. You know, he don't know how to leave well enough alone. So you guys know the stuff that happened with this Alpha character, right? I thought Alpha was one person, and apparently Alpha's not. I thought Alpha was a friend of mine for 2 years, and apparently they're not. I even thought one of the betas was my friends, but apparently not. I'm not going to dox her or nothing, so we're just going to leave it at that. Well, that was the last page that I was quote unquote working with. Okay. And I will never work with another Facebook page again. Ever. Never. That was the last one. Because every single Facebook page that I've ever worked with since doing CMC on our first channel has ended up like this. They're scared of him. They want to, I don't know what the issue is, but when we were doing Mellow, yeah, we had a little issue with somebody on YouTube, but it wasn't like this. It's been going on for 2 years, almost 2 years now. Well, since we started doing CMC about a year and a half ago, it's about a year and a half. It has to be jealousy because I've done nothing. And for the record, I've never in my life sold T-shirts. So whoever made that lie up, what? I have never sold T-shirts a day in my life. Never. I paid to have T-shirts made for my moderators that didn't get made, so I got my money back. So anywho, but y'all know this person and his minions like to make up stuff. They like to dox people. If you don't know what doxing means, it means they find out your real information and they post it on the internet on these random pages, right? Now, me personally, I'm just giving it to Peoria Police at this point, because it's happened so much that I can prove harassment at this point. Before I made police reports, they kind of ain't up, but now that we have proof that he is the one doing it and he's still doing it, like he's still harassing me from these pages and the people that follow him, now I can prove it. So it's whatever to me, but he is now doxing some of you. Now, I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say anything, okay? But what I am going to say is, if you've not heard me before, in this community, this part of YouTube, whatever, expose this and whatever, we're good. I'm not going to dox you. But it's people who always talk about my views and my numbers are the ones who dox, because what they're wanting to do is they want to scare you away from supporting me so that I lose supporters and or run me off the internet. Okay. The scare tactic has worked on even pages. Actual content creators are scared of this person and his minions because he makes it seem like he's your friend, gets information about you, and boom, he's posting all over the internet. Now, they've posted my kids at school. They've done a lot, okay? And it is what it is at this point, because now I have an open case. So now it's whatever for me. But for you guys, it's very important that when you make these accounts online, even if you X these people out, there are crazy people all over the internet. Okay. And I know a lot of us don't realize that when we first start getting on here like that. I know I didn't. I thought if I didn't mess with you, you don't mess with me. But that's not how it is, because I've never done a thing to any of these people besides defend myself. And that's my right hand to God. I've never done anything to anyone but defend myself. And that's after I've already been attacked. But of course, they use what I've said in defense of myself, and, oh, look, you're carrying such a bad person. Yeah, okay, whatever. And it always comes out of the blue. It's always somebody new. A lot of you you've seen it. You've seen it with pages. You've seen it with, a lot of you have been here since beginning. You've seen it with him. He was on my page. He was sending people over here. And the next thing you know, he's doxing my kids. Like, what? Okay. But what they're doing now is they are going to my TikTok. Now, they started really, really hard when I announced that I was taking my platform to Facebook. They're a little intimidated, okay? So they want to prevent me from going on Facebook, okay? They want to prevent me from being on TikTok. It's all about attention. It's all about, oh no, let's stop Carrie from getting clicks and views. We got to stop this right now. Like ASAP. Okay, buddy. So what they're doing is they're going to my TikTok And anybody that's following my TikTok, if your profile picture or your name matches the YouTube information on here, they're posting it on these pages. Now, if your name is fake, fine. If your picture is fake, fine. But there's some of you who are using your YouTube name and your picture, or just one or the other, and you have videos of your family and stuff on there, and it's all public. So if you don't want that stuff being posted all over, even though you've posted it on the internet already, I mean, what these people don't realize is they think doxing is funny, ha ha he he, but there are really crazy people out there that could possibly get hurt behind this stuff. Maybe not them directly, but somebody else seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Um, so even and then some of you have the same pictures on your YouTube as you do your Facebook where your real name is at. Please change it and make sure that the picture that you use on YouTube is nowhere on your Facebook at all. I don't care if you think your Facebook is locked down and it's private and you don't have a record, so you don't care and all that. I don't care about all that. Okay? These people, this boy and these women behind him, they go after minors, okay? They go after kids. They don't care about all that. They stalked my kids' Facebooks, like legit stalked my kids' Facebooks. So I don't care what they're doing to me, okay? So please don't send me nothing because I don't care. I know what they're doing, okay? You don't have to send it to me. You don't have to talk to me about it unless it's a situation where I need to make a police report. I don't care. Otherwise, I got people sending me the screenshots that I just so I can take to, prove who all these people are and all that stuff, because it's just crazy at this point. But to call me a scammer, me, I'm a scammer. Oh, okay. Yeah. Why? Because I post my Cash App. Oh, okay. Yeah, my Cash App goes through the chat now. So, hey, I'm just saying, I don't care if I'm making thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars on YouTube. I don't care if I get 5 views or 1,000,000 views. That's my business. Okay. And if you're mad at that, that's your business. But unfortunately, you have butthurt people who just are literally 40 years and up. Most of these women are in their 50s and up who think that it's funny and cute and whatever to make up lies on people and just all types of stuff, y'all. Y'all would be amazed at the at the stuff that they make up. Apparently, I'm not my daddy isn't black, y'all. Dude said he went and found my DNA results online and it said both my parents were white. Oh man. First of all, I gotta have a DNA on there to be on some DNA thing, right? And yeah, for two, you can't just look up somebody's name and find out what their ancestry thing says. So, I mean, they've been focused on my race since day one, which actually is offensive to me. It's really offensive to me because they keep trying to, oh, you're not biracial. You're this, you're white. Even if I was white, is there a problem with being white? I didn't know that was a problem, but okay. There's a lot of white passing biracial people, if you didn't know. But why do I have to lie about it? Okay. Even if I was, what do my children and my family have to do with this? It's all a scare tactic is what I'm trying to get to, okay? So when you guys make these profiles on the internet and you think that you set everything at private, I can promise you it's not. Okay? These people have no life, nothing to do. So they're literally on the line online Googling stuff 24/7. They even found a picture, or I mean, of an article that was in the paper in 2016, I believe, that I didn't even know existed. of me and my husband and my stepson at my stepson's senior. It was senior night. It was for their graduation, but he was a football player. So we, you took a picture with the player, or I forgot what they called it, but you took a picture with the player. I didn't even know that was in an article at all. This was like 2015 or 16 or something like that. They posted that as if that was supposed to mean something. Only thing that shows is that you're like are legit stalking me. Like, what? Even the people I expose on here, I don't do that to. I don't dox nobody. Now, my first channel, yeah, if you doxed me, I doxed you back. But I've grown up a little bit. But please don't put nothing past me. Just don't. If I've left you alone, leave me alone. That's all I ask. Because I'm going to get pushed to a point where you're going to get doxxed, and then you're going to be upset, and then it's going to be my fault again. So leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. We fall out, we fall out. It is what it is. Thought that's what adults did. But anywho, so you guys need to change your profile pics if it's on your Facebook at all. Period. If it's ever been on your Facebook, because profile pics are public, they stay there forever. So you could change it, but I can go through your profile pics and see which one you used last year. So don't ever put the same picture on your TikTok, YouTube that you have on it, that where you're using fake names at, okay? That you have on a profile where your real name is at, is what I'm trying to say. Never, ever. Because these people are bored. They have no life. So they're literally stalking the internet 24/7. Like, literally. So you guys, I'm telling you this for a reason, because I'm not trying to get no messages. Oh my God, they posted me. I told you. Okay? I told you. This is not the only page it happens on. This happens all over the internet. This dude has did this to multiple content creators, multiple women in general, children, the whole 9 yards. He even said he ejaculated on my child's picture during a live one night when he kept posting my daughter's picture from her Facebook. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember that live that night. So this is how sick and demented this dude is. Okay? Just disgusting. And he doesn't even like women. So for him to say some crazy stuff like that, that's even more effed up. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even like women. At least I thought. But my child? Really? Oh, okay. All right. But see, he hides behind these profiles and swears up and down it's not him. Okay, so you want people to believe that all these different pages have a problem, the same exact problem with me that you do. The same post, the same everything. Boy, get out of here. We know all these pages are you. And you always admit that they're you eventually. The current one, you're not admitting to yet. But you've admitted to the other ones because we got the screenshots of the messages. So, I mean, you just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, I guess. But anywho, it's the people that follow him for me. Like, they know what he does to people. Heck, they do it themselves. And you're women with children and grandmas and what? Like, do whatever you got to do with me, deal with me. But to bring my kids and my family into this, especially since I've done nothing to a soul, unless you came for me first, I've never, ever, ever done anything to these people. You would think that the people I exposed would be doing this. No, it's people that were supposed to be helping me expose CMC. You see, when I came on the scene, the whole CMC scene, there were several Facebook awareness pages, is what they call themselves. And they were streaming her videos. And I had never did my recordings from a page before. I always went directly to the person because I was doing Mellow and Vegas Girl. So we didn't have awareness pages. We built our channel up organically. So we didn't need other people to help us. But hey, but the idea behind it was to prevent that person from getting a whole bunch of views, right? So I asked everybody's permission if to use their video version instead of the person that CMC. Everybody gave me the permission. Everything was fine. But then as soon as dude decided he wanted to make up that, oh, she supports pedophilia, she's a pedophile on her page, because some woman that was on my page that I literally did not know even all the whole history to, I was just bringing her up because of what CMC did to her. All of that other stuff, I didn't know all the details to it. Plus, I was still new. I don't know all these people's names. I don't know all the people involved in everything, So, of course, that's when it started, right? And it's never been about that, okay? It's never been about what Carrie's done wrong. It's always been about Carrie's numbers. Because how dare this half-breed, come up here, this girl with the fake black father. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think a lot of it has to do with race. A lot of people don't like black people, especially if they think you're a white girl trying to be black. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. It is what it is. But I need you guys to really understand that these people are not your friends, okay? Even those of you that are watching right now, yeah, my dad's black. Look at you. They say they keep saying, "Oh, he's not black. Your dad's white." Okay. Yep, sure is. Whatever. Okay. But it just those of you that are following this dude and the women who have pages that are like I would call co-parenting in a sense, or coexisting with this dude on your pages, you're only hurting yourself. Because eventually it's going to be your child next. Especially if he finds out what your real names are. So, I mean, hey, I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm just saying, y'all better be careful on Facebook. Just saying. Oh, and I guess they're going to start a YouTube channel to expose me, apparently. That's what I'm being told. Um, Hold on. It's my aunt. Oh, really? Oh, good gracious. Um, but just don't use the same profile pic that you have anywhere on your Facebook, okay? Anywhere where your real name is being used. Don't use the same profile pic on YouTube at all, period. And if you're on TikTok following me, they're posting your pages on these pages, which they don't got that many people in there anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal. But still, you guys have personal stuff on your TikToks that they're watching because they're creeps like that, the men and the women. So it's all a scare tactic at the end of the day. But don't use, if you're under an alias name, why is your profile pic on your real profile the same thing anyway? That doesn't make any that just don't do that, okay? Because they've been looking for you guys' stuff now because they've been posting it since I don't even know when. I got it this morning or today. So I don't know when exactly they started, but I'm seeing TikTok pages being posted. Which it's a public page. I mean, whatever. But if you're, the type of person that's gonna get all upset and, take it extremely personal to a point where, oh, I'm not following Carrie anymore because gosh, you know, I'm sorry. And this happens all over the internet, unfortunately. Nobody is who you think they are behind these computer screens. That's why I keep telling you guys, when you guys want to message each other or email each other because you guys got cool in the chat, be careful with that because I don't even know who y'all are, most of you. And that's how these creeps work. They're called trolls. They're everywhere. And not just this sector. We're talking everywhere on the internet. Instagram, all these things. I don't even care if you video chatted somebody before and you know they're a real person, but you don't know that real person. Y'all have seen the people turn on me on here. Y'all have seen it. When I've done nothing, not anything to anyone other than defend myself if need be. You've seen it for yourself. So just don't use your same profile pic, okay? Now I'm reading the chat. What's going on? Yeah, they're everywhere. I mean, that's just how it is. Yes, constant chaos. Yep. Yeah, they reported my first channel. And even the people that are following up behind this dude, he got their pages taken down around the same time, and they're best friends now. So they're weird, but yeah, they reported my first channel, and my first channel, uh, I didn't care. I I would dox. I would do all this extra cussing. I did not care. So when they false reported it, there were some things already going on with my channel that they didn't know about already. So they didn't solely do it, but they were the cause. Like they were the last straw to it, basically. And they shut my channel down. I had like 7,300 subscribers at this point, and we had only started the channel 9 months before that. But we had just started with the CMC just a few months before that. So we were only doing CMC for like 2-3 months before these people just started coming after me. And this is all from the CMC part. They were all covering CMC. Okay. Um, there's pages that have the name of part of the name of my channel in it exposed, you know. They might be big pages right now, but they actually started off with my profile pic with the name that they have so people can look the name up, my channel name up, thinking I'm on Facebook and find their page. And they were doxing me then. But they didn't get anywhere with that, so they started attacking bigger people. And yeah. So any of these pages that have ever covered CMC, 9 times out of 10, they're all associated with the same person, with the same people. And for whatever reason, I don't know if it's I know with the boy it's jealousy. I don't know if with the women all and the other men that follow up behind him if it's jealousy or fear, but it's weird. It's really weird how you literally sat here and watched what this dude did to not only me, but several women over the past several years. He was doing it before I even came along. And the same women who was telling me stuff about it are the same women who now are following up behind him because they're scared of him. They're weird. But like I said, it's a scare tactic. And it's to make people quit following me because it's all about my numbers. They can't handle that. It's too much for them. Okay? So, I'm a small channel, like legit small. My first channel was bigger than this and I had it way shorter of a time than this. We didn't have awareness pages. We didn't do none of that stuff. We built our channel on our own. Meanwhile, they build off of each other. So they're all connecting with each other. So then they all run with each other. So then they all lie with each other, you know? So just quit. Again, if you're just coming in, I'm going to say it again, and then you guys are going to have to rewind it after that, okay? Anytime you make a profile on the internet, if you have profiles under your real name, as such as in Facebook or whatever, do not use any picture that is on that Facebook page whatsoever on any other platform, such as YouTube or TikTok or whatever, where you're under a fake name, because they're that lonely and bored that they're searching, okay? And they're matching up these pictures. So if they find your TikTok and they see it's under a fake name, but then that profile pic is also on Facebook, boom, they got your name, right? And then they do illegal background checks on you and they want to post your kids, and it's all types of weird stuff. And like I said, it's been done to me for 2 years. I mean, dude said he ejaculated on my child's picture. That is how far it. He's made false police reports on me. He lied about, but we proved that he did on the WC awareness page on Facebook. I know it's probably quicker to find it there, but I did play it on my channel on one of the lives. It's him. He lied and said he was one of my moderators, and that's how he proved that it was him. He made at least one other call. I just don't remember the date. So I'm supposed to fill out these forms and I'm supposed to do all this other stuff. I just ended up getting sick because of my lupus and things at home and stuff. So I left for a while, but I do have an appointment Tuesday. So I guess we'll figure it out then. But I know these pages are doing this. Okay. Most of these pages are ran by the same person, is what I got to understand. He talks to himself in the comments. If it's not him, it's somebody that either just doesn't like me in general, because they don't, and not everybody's going to like me. Just like I don't like everybody else. But that doesn't mean I'm going to attack them or attack their children. Like, okay. But they want to make people think that all of these pages are against me because I'm a scammer, I'm a liar, I'm this, I'm that. Okay, I'm racist. Okay, whatever. Say what you got to say. But at the end of the day, most of these pages are just scared of him, or they are him. So, or they don't know any better. Because a lot of people don't watch me because they don't want to watch a replay of an 8-hour live. My bad. I talk a lot. I'm sorry I can keep people's attention for 11 hours. My bad. But at the end of the day, it's all jealousy. Okay? It is. It's got to be. It has to be. To be lied on, and how am I a scammer? Aren't all of these pages getting stars and stuff for something on Facebook? Wasn't he just trying to dox Alpha not too long ago? Or whoever Alpha may be? Because Alpha was getting monetized. See, he gets real butthurt when people start making money on the internet. You're not supposed to make money doing awareness. I'm not an awareness page, for one. And for two, you are not my daddy. You need to go make you some money. Maybe you'll feel better. I don't know. But for one, I don't make not even $500 on this at all. Because of, especially this month, even with all the lives I did, it's because of a bunch of changes that they did. So it's never been about freaking money. But even if it was, that's my business. Ain't none of y'all paying me. It's the ads. It's not y'all. And the paid members, that's their choice if they want to do it. It's a perk. If they want to do it, fine. If not, fine. And speaking of that, I need to do a private members live. Oh, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry, y'all. But y'all know there's been crazy stuff going on. But anyway, if people want to send me cash apps, so what? That doesn't mean I'm doing this to get people's money. If I need money, I will ask. people for money. I will never come on here, on live, and ask you guys to send me money. Never. Friends and family, abso-freaking-lutely. As long as I pay them back, they're fine. And that's even none of your business. And if they borrow money from me, that's none of your business. But I have never, ever came on here and begged you guys to send me money. Or made you guys send money for me to do awareness. I'm not an awareness page. I just spread awareness about whoever we're talking about at the time. And there's a lot of things going on in my personal life. So I got to take breaks like I'm taking this weekend. Because I don't want my anger and all that to transfer over to this. Okay? Because I can care less about these people. They're not getting to me. I don't care. But there's a lot of things in my personal life and the fact that I am sick. So I've got a lot going on and I have to take breaks like this. So if you don't see me for a couple days, that's why. And most of you know that. But for anybody that's new, that's why. I've had to put a brake pad on. Okay. That they have no life, period. No, I've never ever come on live and asked anybody for money. Never. Yep, he said he was David's name. Yep, that's the call we played. That's the call we played. He lied and said he was David Hale, not even realizing David Hale actually a false name and it's a woman. But okay. And yeah, we played that call. It's on it's called WC Awareness on Facebook. They got the call. I played it too, but I couldn't even tell you what video it's on. But they posted the call as well. But we can only post a little bit of the call because we don't want anything to jeopardize charging him. Because we know he made the other call before that too. I just don't remember the date. So I have to actually go down there and figure out the date. And I wasn't even going to push all that. Like I told Abby Kadabi, I wasn't even going to push all that. But he wants to lie again and start his BS again and all that from behind these other pages. Okay, let's go then. Oh, and by the way, whoever went and lied and told Abby Kadabi that I said that her and Katarina were alpha, you're an idiot. I never ever said they were alpha. What? And I never said William was alpha. As a matter of fact, I said he was too slow to be alpha. Because I thought highly of alpha. But now I'm kind of questioning that. But I never once said that they were alpha. Even if they are. I don't know. I would hope they're not. But I never ever said that. Someone in the chat insinuated that. But I never said that. So, just saying. I think I know who it is. But I would hope it's not the person I think it is. For many reasons. But the person's actually already turned on me. So it is what it is. You know, I mean, I just hope I don't get pushed to have to dox people. I don't want to have to dox people. So I really hope that people would just leave me alone, you know, and quit looking at my views and quit looking at my channel. Because if you don't like it, then leave. But I ain't scamming nobody. That's what I'm saying, Debbie. I don't even care anymore. That's why I said the other day of the live that they started to report, I don't want to talk about that anymore. That's irrelevant. I was a piggyback for whoever it was to get views. That's all that was. To build their platform off of me. That's what that was. Them and the betas. I was the piggyback that they used to build their platform. That's all that was. And that's fine. They're welcome. Whatever. I mean, I can't get mad about it because it is what it is. But see, it's only hurting the next person who truly might have good intentions with me, because I've always shouted out these pages, supported these pages, all of that. And then I get turned on for legit nothing. And I'm like, what just happened? Alrighty then. Okay. Gotcha. But see, I didn't need pages to build our platform. We did it ourselves. Even our second channel. Everybody just came back. We're still missing about 2,000 people, but those people more than likely were from the Mellow community. And we don't do Mellow that like that anymore, because Mellow has since stopped. Because that's kind of the goal. You want to show them what they're doing, and hopefully they stop, change, whatever. Not to just post their videos and just talk about them in the comments and all that. But anywho, there's a lot of those people, and they're slowly coming back. Every few days we'll get a comment say, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know you," or people think we blocked them. They never looked us up again, because hint the number 2 at the end of our name. We had a pretty decent page. We had a lot of videos. I didn't used to go live like this. I didn't do live reactions like this, except for towards the end. I only did videos. I did commentary over videos and uploaded them. Went live every once in a while to talk, but I never did live reactions. That was an idea from a subscriber one time. We tried it and everybody liked it, and it just kind of went from there. So right, Jess. And I know there's some people who's probably driving, have me on their TV and can't type or whatever. But if you can type and you're a supporter of mine, put a heart in the chat. There's a lot of people with different reasons they can't chat. But a lot of people are on here just to be nosy because of the way I made the title. I did that on purpose. Because I needed you guys to really understand that these pictures that you guys have on your Facebooks, no matter if it was an old pic that you used 5 years ago, profile pics are public. You can't even make them private. So we can go through your page and figure it out, And if you have a TikTok, and I know a lot of your TikToks are under your YouTube names, which is fine, but make sure that picture isn't the same on your Facebook. And also make sure there's nothing on that TikTok that is like personal. Go to your profile, go to privacy, or go to settings, go to your profile. The top right corner, there's 3 little lines. Click that. Go to settings, go to privacy, and make your account private. So the only people that can see your stuff are the people that you're following, and they're following you back, type of thing. But there's no way for me to hide who's following me on TikTok. Okay? So they are posting some of you on these pages. They're posting your TikToks. Like I told you before, they're trying to scare people away, because it's all about my numbers. God forbid I get views, I get anything like that. Yeah, it's been like this ever since pretty much we started CMC. I've been accused of doing it for money, but Mellow actually has over 95,000 followers on Facebook before she left. When we were covering her, CMC barely had 18,000. So don't you think if I was doing it for clicks, views, and people's money, I would have went to a bigger person instead of a smaller person? We used to get 30, 40,000 views of video. So if it was that, don't you think I would? Y'all are idiots, dude. And even if it was that, Isn't that why people make videos? To get people to watch them? Or no? I don't know, but I've never ever come on here to use anybody, put it that way. Even if I was doing this for money, which I wouldn't be able to feed my kids if that was the case. Or even if I was on here, doing it for clicks and views and attention like they are. That's still my business, though. I ain't scammed nobody at all, period. Period. If you ask me, I think I've been too open, too transparent. But at the same time, nothing that I've done in my life I'm ashamed of. Because guess what? It made me who I am today. If I didn't screw up in my life to learn the lessons that I've learned, I wouldn't be who I am right now. With a theft conviction, yeah, okay. Oh my God, look, she's a thief. To people who've never watched me and don't know the story behind that, they would think, oh man, she's a thief? Oh, I can't support that. That's fine. Whatever. So it is what it is. It is what it is. They're posting all this stuff, same things, new stuff. I mean, they're, y'all, it's whatever. But I just want you guys to make sure you don't use your real stuff on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of that matches anything that has to do with your Facebook. Because they're going to try to scare you and try to get views on their pages at the same time. Or lie and say that a moderator is working with them or something crazy. Or my family. I forgot. Yeah, it was mine or his. Me or my husband's. One of our families is working with him. Yeah, okay. All right, bud. Yep. Calling my husband a predator. Oh, okay. Why? Because he's 5 years older than me. 6 years older than me for like 3 months. But who's counting? That's my business. Ain't dude's boyfriend like 20 years older than him? Didn't they get together when dude was like 16, 17 years old? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hey, that's a big difference right there, bud. But see, I'm married to mine, or at least for the time being. We have children. We've been together this whole time. Yeah, we ain't no more. But he's definitely not 20 years older than me. So if you want to talk about somebody being a predator, you might want to look who screws you from behind all the time, buddy. That's all I'm saying. Because the person who was screwing me, he's only 5 years older than me. Just saying. Or used to screw me from behind, I should say. He don't know more. Okay. He don't know more. Yeah, that's what they do, Jess. They're trying to intimidate, try to be tough, scare you, whatever. Yeah, he's with an old man. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. Like, I don't talk about none of these people. I don't care who they're with, who they're not with, what they're doing, what they're not doing. I don't care. I don't care if they're posting stuff. It ain't my business. But apparently, Carrie is their business, I guess. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, what? So, What's your point? What exactly is your point? Exactly, Carolina. That's what I'm saying. Like every single person that I've ever gotten into it with, every single one has started it with me. Every last one of them. And then as soon as I say something, it's, oh my God, look at Carrie. She's a bully. Alrighty then. I'm a bully. Got it. Uh, Crap. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do two things at once. Trying to read the chat, talk to y'all, and send this to my aunt at the same time because I forgot. I was in the middle of it and I forgot. I keep looking at the chat. Let me look at the chat and do this real quick. Let's see. Oops, wrong one. Nina, put your paws between my legs, girl. That's, oh Lord, this woman. Bless her heart. They did. Y'all put that alpha character in timeout. Who did that? Wait, is it still here? Are you still here? Y'all didn't block that alpha person, did y'all? The person that looked like alpha. Y'all didn't block them, did y'all? Because I know who that is. They were just trying to be funny, change their name, and then they got stuck because they can't change it back. They can't. Okay, you're good now. Okay, because I haven't seen you, so that's why I'm like, um, they can't change their name back until I don't know how long. Or if you want to know if an account is real, just click on their name, go to the account, go to about, and see when it was made. Obviously, the alpha page, has been around for quite some time, for about at least almost 2 years, about a little less, about a year and a half. So if ever you want to see if somebody's real or not, and you know approximately like how long they've been here or whatever, because trolls they'll make pages in you guys' names even, and I'll just click on the page and see when it was made, and kind of take it from there. Thank you, April. Yeah, exactly. It's not the yeah. I know. They contacted me earlier. Oh, only the mods can click on their names. Oh well, my bad. Well, then you mods know to go look at the date that it was made. Oh, did you, April? Oh, huh. No, they were on something else and didn't realize they weren't gonna be able to change their name for a while. Oh, you weren't here. Okay. April wasn't here when I said it earlier. Oh, that's what she get. Oh, looks like 30 people left. Look at the trolls. Go away. Any more would like to leave? You're good to go. Yes, the betas were fired. Yeah, on Facebook it's like 60 days. I think she said YouTube. I didn't even know that there was a limit like that on YouTube because I don't think I've ever like changed my name like that. But she said it's like 2 weeks or something, so she's stuck. Yeah, she's stuck. Oh, that's cool, April. You weren't here when I said it. You're good, baby. As she said, I was timed out, but I'm just now seeing the message though. I'm just now seeing all of it. She was cracking up. They timed her out. Ah, get out of here, boy, girl, whatever you are. Oh, I know, baby. It's all good. Oh, she said somebody stole their voice changer. Grief. Yeah, and don't be surprised if they start making fake like TikToks in your name either. Like the names that you use on TikTok and stuff. I mean, these people are just idiots. Hey, hey. And this was a very important live. So if you're just now coming in, please rewind it. Just tap on your screen. The red there's a red ball at the end of that bar. Just move it to the left to rewind it. Because it's a lot. I don't want to talk about it no more. Actually, I don't think you can. Once you make an email, I don't think you can change it. So if you want to use an email for the internet purposes, I would just make a new email and use a like an alternative name, like a fake name, because I don't think you could change your name once it's there. Y'all, she crazy. She ain't got no sense. That's why. I bet she made a lot of comments. But Nina, you are loud, ma'am. We have company. Sorry, y'all. My dog's snoring, and she's on top of me. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all. So if you missed it, please rewind it. Most of you know, but if you don't, you need to know. Okay, it's happening. Still happening. I'm a scammer, guys. So let's go after my supporters because, oh no, Carrie, nope, we cannot have Carrie get no views. And it's funny how they say that they're not jealous, but the only thing they say the most is, oh my gosh, her views dropped. Oh my gosh, she's mad because that's why she started the drama so she can get the views. What, I started drama? Oh, gotcha. So when I react in defense of myself, I'm starting the drama. I'm the one that has more views than you, but I'm the one that's clout chasing. When you're the one attacking me first, I think it's the other way around because you want my attention. So you want the clout, okay, that you guys say I'm chasing or whatever it is you guys say. Oh, they don't, Cincy, at all. Yep, Madam Freaks, I think, and like I said, I don't want to name names of people who I like associate with because I don't want to leave anybody out. But Madam Freak is one of them. I mean, Madam Freak's just Madam Freak. Like she's not an awareness page or a drama page or what. She's just kind of a page. You know what I mean? Um, but there are pages that I still talk to, you know, that I am still associated with, like, but I don't know all their names and I like off the top of my head and I don't want to leave anybody out and then have people think that I'm like, you know, oh, you don't mess with me no more. No, I never said that. Never said that. I just forgot your name. That's all. I'm sorry. Exactly. I have a job. Like this is not my job, you know, and the only reason I've even wasn't working is because of my illness, you know? Oh, girl, you're good. Um, if you don't quit apologizing to me, we're gonna fight. Hold on. Who is messaging me? Alrighty then. Alrighty then. I'm not messaging y'all back. Hold on, I'm just making sure nobody's messaged me that I need to reply back to now. I'm checking my Cash App. If it'll load, there we go. Check in Messenger. All right, you mellow just be talking, don't y'all? Um, T, I have it. I don't know if WC Awareness posted it or not. She's talking about that guy that had emailed us and sent us a bunch of stuff. He was actually like legit stalking this dude because I guess dude doxed his wife and kid or something. I don't know when. Like I don't know. It was before my time, but when he started doxing me, this man started emailing me, and well, I think it's a man. I mean, it could be anybody, but actually sent me a video and a screenshot of dude's apartment complex, and basically sending out a warning, if you would. And I'm like, whoa, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it hey, it is what it is. He done does so much stuff to people. I wouldn't put it past nobody, but we warned him essentially that like, dude, I don't know if WC Awareness actually posted the video. I know they posted the screenshot the picture of the apartment complex, but I don't know if they posted the video of the guy actually driving around the apartment. I don't remember. I don't remember. I'll have to ask her because I I don't remember. I know it's still in our email though. What happened to Tink? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Definitely sending your prayers, sweetheart. I am so sorry. It might have been WC Awareness then. It might have been. Oh, you guys mean a lot to me too, April, baby. But you keep on apologizing, I'm gonna block you. Again. I can't believe I blocked you. Because I'm the only one that can block you. I had to have blocked you. Y'all, April was blocked. And I'm the only one that can block the mods. They can't block each other. So it has to have been me at some point. I don't know how I did it, but April was blocked. April was messing up. She got blocked. I don't even know how. It was crazy. I'm like, what do you mean? Can't nobody see you, girl? What you talking about? I thought one of the mods did it, and the mods were like, we can't block each other. I'm like, well, that only leaves one person. Well, technically two, me and Olivia, but Olivia don't get up here. Olivia's in the background. She don't. If Olivia gets up here, that means that there's something crazy, crazy, crazy going on, or she just got time. She works too much. Right, Cincy. That's why she keep apologizing because she don't want to be blocked again. Oh man, most definitely, Karen. That was sweet, honey. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all better be quiet. And puppy's still asleep. Y'all, them puppies been playing all day long. They was getting on my nerve. But then they took a nap with me earlier. Well, I wouldn't even consider that a nap. I would consider went back to bed, considering it was 7 o'clock in the morning. Um, and they were so cute. They were both laying literally on top of me. One's huge. She's only 1 years old, but she's what 70 pounds. She's the same size as Nina, and Nina's 10, but she's the same size as Nina. And then the other one, Diablo, bad self. He's getting big, y'all. He's almost her size. He's 6 months now. Wait, what's today's date? He's about to be 6 months on the 8th. Yeah, he's getting huge too, but he is a bully. Like he's a bully pit. Yeah, definitely. He's a bully. See you later, David, baby. Well, fine. Go to your other friend then, traitor. No, I'm just playing. Go do what you gotta do, baby. Um, but Diablo, he's a bully. He is definitely a bully. He keeps messing with Nina, and Nina just looks at him crazy, like, "Boy, I will mess you up." He wants to get Rusty. He wants to get Nina. He wants to mess with my cat. He just hyper and he wants to play with everybody, but he's a little rough around the edges. And Nina had his whole head in her mouth because he jumped over the baby gate. I didn't even know he was in here. Came in and all I see is half his body. And Nina was playing with him, but she was also pinning him down. Like she wanted to stop him. Like she was wagging her tail and everything. So we knew that it wasn't anything, like that. But you could tell that she was like, just get this boy. Like, get this boy. She kept looking at me like, Mama, if you don't get this boy. And he was just playing, jumping on her back, all of that. But Rusty, nope. That ain't going nowhere. That's not going to happen. That's okay, baby. Go ahead, David. See you later, baby. But Rusty, nah. Rusty's not so. He don't associate with people well. Let's put it that way. He's he's definitely the true definition of a rescue. Rusty is, and he was treated very, very badly when he was a puppy, and you know he's had some issues over the years. He's 8 years old now, but the only one he ever truly got along with was Holly, our 13-year-old, who we had to put down this year or a few months ago. I keep forgetting it's a whole new year, but a few months ago, when she got sick. That's the only That's the only dog like he ever was. I mean, he was super dumb close with her. Super close. He wouldn't even go out potty without her. You know. So when she passed away, he's still kind of, how would you say it? Like if it was a human, he would be isolated. Like it's like he's isolated. He don't really like to. I mean, I let him out the kennel and play with them and all that, and he used to just be so excited, to play and everything. But now, not so excited because he don't have anybody that he likes to play with, and we haven't trusted him enough to let him play with the puppies because we don't know. And I'm not even going to put him in that situation, because he is very fragile and he is very terrified of things, and he's, him and Nina get along to a certain extent, but they've had their moments. So we just choose to keep them apart, and just leave it that way. We don't want to trust it. They are still animals at the end of the day. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, perfectly fine. Because I ain't trusting it. Nope. I know Rusty has his ticks and his bombs, and he's fine with us, or with me anyway, me and the kids. I mean, he's gone after my husband, but my husband was raising his voice, and Rusty didn't like that. Well, he wasn't raising his voice. He was just loud when he came in the house, and it was dark, and Rusty didn't like all that. So that's my Rusty that stayed on the other side. Stop, Nina. That sounds so gross. Y'all, she's licking her paws. I'm sorry if y'all hear that. Yeah, that sounds gross, Mama. Yeah, like an introvert. Yeah, he doesn't get along with people. But he did with Holly. I mean, all his life. So Nina has never gotten along with anybody. Holly or Rusty. Never. She did, but she didn't. Nina's very Nina-ish. She just wants to have her time to herself, and it's like, look, and she has to have me to herself, which is an even bigger problem. So now that I'm back at work again for the third time in 2 years, full time. Let's see how long this lasts. She's even more clingy than what she's ever been, because she knows at night I go to my room, because that's at the back of the house where the puppies are at, I don't know why I keep calling them both puppies because Sade is not even a puppy anymore, but she's one. But she knows when it starts getting dark outside that my husband's going to be going to work and that I'll be going back there with the pups, and that means it's bedtime. And yeah, like right now, or when I'm going live, she does it. She is real clingy. Yeah, when every time I say I'm going live and I open up the laptop, guess who has to go potty? This one. I'm glad. I'm surprised she didn't do it today. This one right here. Anytime. I could be on the phone, and I've been on the phone with a couple of you when it's happened. We're like, okay, we're about to go live. And then I'll be on the phone with you. I'll open up the computer. And then all of a sudden, here comes Nina beating up my fan because that's how she tells me she needs to go out. She nudges my fan or nudges me. I'm like, see, I told y'all every single, and I try to let her out before, or maybe she's gone out before that, but she just wants to do it again. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Yeah, Holly, my puppy, I mean, my dog, um, was put down. My aunt's cat passed away overnight. I'm not even going to tell you guys what happened with that. It's too traumatizing. But yes, he passed away. Um, that's why I was late to the live, because last minute she wanted me to come to the house, and she couldn't keep looking at his things, and she wanted me to move his stuff. So it was like 4 o'clock. So well, it was a little bit before 4. So I had to hurry up, go over there, move the stuff. By the time I got back, I was kind of late, but um, yeah, he passed away. But I thought he was only 22 years old, or oh, not only, but I thought he was 22. But her son was going through the records because it happened overnight, in the middle of the night, and he was reading the papers, and he told me that one of the vet visits when she first got him, because he had to take him to the emergency room, and he needed to know his birthday. He didn't remember the exact birthday. Of course, my aunt didn't remember the exact birthday either. She just knows that he had just got weaned from his mother, so about 6 to 8 weeks old. And she still had the paperwork, and he was 24 years old, actually. 24. Now, I know he was losing his eyesight and stuff because when my aunt was just in the hospital recently for that week, every day I went over there to feed him and stuff, he was running into the walls, running into the garbage, running into the fan, running into me, and his eyes were really gray. And I knew he had cataracts, but I told my aunt, I think he's blind at this point because dude is running into everything. He still knew where his stuff was, but he ran into everything. Um, which could explain part of how, you know, or why he had to, they had to put him to sleep, because he was getting too old. It's not fair to him, you know. It's not, just not at all. Yeah, I guess the vet told her son that she's never the emergency room vet, she's never ever even met a cat that was 24 years old. Because I mean, he was still alive when they went in, but it was in his best interest to put him down. So he went peacefully. He did. But my aunt is I actually think I'm more broken up about it than my aunt, just because I feel so bad because she called me in the middle of the night, and there's no way I was going over there. I can't. I heard him crying, and that right alone traumatized me. I was not taking him. I was not. Mm-mm. I already had to do it with Holly, and I'm probably gonna have to do it with other animals too. I still got dogs and a cat. I mean, but I mean, with what happened, I'm not. Absolutely not. I called her son. You're going to have to go get him and go see. I mean, we already knew he was going to have to get put down because of his age. There's no sense in, you know, doing anything to him. If that's just like with Holly, there was no sense in doing, imaging and blood work and all that on Holly, trying to figure out exactly what was wrong with her, knowing that it wouldn't have mattered. She was suffering, so they said it could have been the cancer, but we don't know, you know? I mean, the way she got sick, yeah, more than likely it was, but we don't know. We just know it was in her best interest to put her down like it was with him. You are freaking loud. How are you snoring and you wide awake? Man. Oh, I'm sorry, Alboss. I mean, people who aren't animal lovers will never understand that. But you know what? I mean, I knew her son. I mean, and he's a guy in general too. So I mean, not saying that guys don't have feelings or emotions towards pets, but obviously that cat has been in their, immediate little family there, her and her sons and her daughters for 24 years. So not to say that it didn't affect him, but he's a man, and and that's his mother. Okay, I could not do it. I know my parents' dog is getting very old, and every time I go over there, I just get so sad because they've had him for so long since my kids were little. My kids are adults now, and he's he's skinny, and he's you know they got a child too, a child puppy at that, but he's huge. He can't keep up with them, but he tries. Um, and it's sad, sad. Yeah, there's a lady that used to live next door to us at another house we lived at. She used to have those animal feeders, they're not bird feeders or like cat and dog food, I guess you could put in there, but these little feeders all around her porch, her yard. She had shelters, she had bird feeders, she had water, she had blankets. The woman had an entire farm of stuff for all the strays. So when it was cold, all the strays in the neighborhood knew where to go. When it was hot, all the strays in the neighborhood knew where to go, dogs and cats. She had a big thing, one for dogs, one for cats. Either there was air or there was heat, one or the other. And she had all that until she passed away. And she was like 90 something years old. And she had did that. She said she had been doing that for at least 20 years. Hey, Condra. Yeah, I don't I mean Rusty was a rescue for sure. Nina, I don't remember exactly where my husband brought her home. She was a puppy, but I don't remember the details on that. I know Holly, um, she was kind of a rescue, you would say, but she had to be taken from her mother way before her time because her mother attacked all the puppies and actually bit half of Holly's tail off. So Holly had a half a tail. But so they had to hurry up to get rid of the rest of the puppies that she didn't harm. So we took Holly. And then Chloe was a stray. She came on my porch and just never left. She was a kitten. And I brought her in the house. And I said, well, let's see how this goes. And Rusty, Nina, and Holly it was like, whatever. It was like, hey, what up? Welcome to the family. And They've been fine. Now this Diablo. Now, Sade learned her lesson with the cat. Okay, she don't cat don't bother her no more. But Diablo, that boy does not care about anything. A spanking, a yelling, of nothing. He will hit you back, or he'll run and time out himself just because he's trying to play, like he's just trying to be funny, and he'll run in the kennel and sit there and be smiling at you and panting and taking his paws and swinging out the kennel at you, knowing he just messed up and got in trouble. He chewed up my shoe. I call it my flip flop, but it's my house shoe. That I like kind of raise up. I'm like, I'm gonna get my flip flop, and then they'll stop doing whatever they're doing. Ain't never touched him a day in my life with this thing on shoe. And he chewed up the back of my house shoe, y'all. I'm walking around here with a chewed up house shoe because my other house shoes I don't want to wear yet. He is bad, y'all. But he's so cute though. So is he. He can't poop. He has to poop at least twice every morning. He has to poop at least twice. Yeah, the cat. Yeah, our cat kind of runs everything. And Diablo doesn't really get that concept, but hey, he's gonna learn. Because Chloe, it's like, boy, if you don't get away from me. And Diablo is a mess, y'all. He's a bully. They're both bully pits. They're him and his sister Sade. They're from the same parents, different litters. That's really gonna upset me when we separate. Him taking the puppies and me taking the older dogs. That's why I actually told him yesterday. I said, you know what? I want visitation rights with the puppies. Okay. I know they're not going to be. Sade's technically not a puppy anymore. We just refer to them as that because they're not older like these dogs. But I want visitations. I want them every other weekend or something because I don't want them to forget about me, you know? And not only that, I'm with them every night. Every night I sleep with them. Every blue moon I'll sleep out here with Nina now, but most of the time, every night I'm with them. Diablo is bad, okay? He is worrisome. He's huge too. Like huge. He high fives you and his paw is almost as big as my hand. He's only five. He'll be 5 months. Wait, hold on. August. Oh, wait. Yeah, he'll be 6 months. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, he'll be 6 months on the 8th. So he's 5 months old. And his paw is as big as my hand. He's bad. He'd be yelling at me and cussing me out and all types. So I'll be trying to do lives. If y'all are not here at night, like late night after 9:30, 10 o'clock, because I usually do reactions. I haven't done reactions for a few days, but I mean, I have 2 requests that I got to do, but just, I, like I said, I'm taking the weekend off. That was my original plan. So if you're just not coming in the live and you missed anything, you might want to rewind it because you're gonna want to know what I'm saying. What I said. I just don't want to talk about it no more. But if you come into my lives at night, and usually they're at night, usually they last at least 6 to 8 hours. You will see why they last that long. For one, you will see for 2 that don't even seem like it's that long, and for 3 that my dogs are just like toddlers. I'm constantly letting them in or out, or they're fighting, or the puppies are fighting, or they're chasing the cat, or Diablo's doing this, Diablo's doing that. He jumped the fence, or he's growling, or he's scratching at the wood on my bed because he's eating the wood off my bed. Like, dude, seriously. Um, he knows how to open up his kennel. We thought that the metal one would be better, so we cleaned it out, which was Holly's. We thought that kennel would be better for when we all left. He opened that. We don't know how he's figuring out how to open these kennels, but they're opening. and we have no idea how he's opening them. And the lock is on the outside. And Sharday is not unlocking it for him because one time he did it, Sharday was out in the hallway and he was in the bedroom. So we don't know how he's getting in the kennels, out the kennels. But we had to get these little hooks and locks to put on the plastic one, the plastic kennel. He ain't been able to break out of that. So, and that's been a couple days now. So yeah, but he'll let you know that he's there though. He ain't gonna stop barking and crying until you let him out. I know my son goes crazy when he's here. When he's here during the day, because he goes to school online. And if I'm at work and if like my husband's gone, we put Diablo in the kennel. Ooh, that boy will not shut up. He will let you know he's there. Okay, you better come get him. Yeah, the whole like my whole lives are just weird. They go from a reaction to the dogs to hold on guys, I got distracted to what were we talking about? Yeah, and I'm on TikTok too. I got a video of Diablo on TikTok playing with Sarday's ball. That was the first time he had ever played with a ball. He was all little and cute then. I mean, he's still cute, but he ain't that little. Yeah, he's big. I don't remember what my husband said he was last time at the vet. I couldn't even tell you because I think the last time he was at the vet was about 4 months. He was, I mean, he was 4 months. Like he was 4 months old because he's due to go back at 6 months. So it's coming up. But he's doubled that size, I'm sure. He's almost the size of Sade. He's almost about 60 pounds, 65 pounds, something like that. I mean, no, I would say he's about maybe 45 or 50 pounds. Yeah, something like that. But he's huge. Yeah, I know. I have ADHD and I have not been, I quit taking my Ritalin yesterday, because I think that's what's, matter of fact, I know that is what's caused me not to eat because I have done nothing but eat since yesterday. And then, but I gotta work tomorrow, so I can't be like tired like this, and I can't be distracted like this when I'm trying to work. So, but I've lost 60 pounds since November. Yeah, that's not good. I've always been a small girl, so I mean, people that know me, like for years, they just like, oh man, you're losing your weight, you know. But people who met me a little bit bigger, they're like, what's wrong with you? Why are you losing weight like that? Um, they say I'm on the lowest dose or the lowest dose that'll work for me. I take 30 milligrams a day because I was on. I started off on 15, and I didn't tell a difference. So 2 weeks later, went up to 20. Didn't tell a difference, and then went up to 30, and within like 2 days, I could tell. I was instantly like focusing on stuff. So I don't know. So I've been eating like poof, like a starving child for 2 days. I've been eating like today. I made a whole bunch of chicken wings. I cooked last night and ate, and I just been eating and eating and eating. But I knew it was the Ritalin. I'm just my blood work's all messed up now because of it. They said I'm malnourished. Is for one, my chart says I'm obese. Okay, because I'm 150 pounds and I'm only 5'4". But then they turn around and say, but you're malnourished. Well, which one is it, buddy? Am I good or am I not? Do I keep going or do I stop? No, the doctor told me to stop. Yeah, everybody and their mamas keep telling me to eat. Like, would y'all leave me alone? I am eating. But I did get the protein drinks though that taste like freaking chalk. Um, I got them and I got Ensures because I didn't know if there was a difference. Well, no, yeah, no, no, I didn't get Ensures. I got breakfast replacement things or whatever, and then I got protein drinks. I don't really know if they're both the same. I only drank one, and I've not even looked at them since because I just got them the day before yesterday. But I guess that's supposed to help. Shut up, who's Jerry? Mind your business. Yeah, 150 pounds. Like, and I was 250. Okay, but my entire life until my mid 20s, I was about 120. Something like that. 130. After having kids, got on alcohol real bad, stress, all that. I gained a lot of weight. I ended up at 250 was my highest. So I have clothes in there that are anywhere from size 18 all the way down to size 3. Okay. So I'm in there digging through clothes now because everything is too big. They say I'm on scales, say I'm 150. I just don't see where. I don't. I've never, even when I was 250, I didn't think I looked 250 and nobody else thought I looked 250. But I do have a big butt and big thighs and stuff. But it's must be my head. I don't know because I'm telling y'all what, I don't see where 150 is at. I am so small. Like I am literally wearing my son's clothes and he is the skinniest person I've ever known in my life. But he's tall, but he has, his shirts are small. And I got boobs and everything, so I shouldn't be able to wear his little shirts. He wears like fitted shirts. He wears his shirts kind of fitted. Yeah, and they're baggy on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I should not. But I mean, I'm sure it's stress too. I'm really sure it's a lot of it has to do with stress, but also the Ritalin. Yeah, definitely the Ritalin because I don't have an appetite at all. I forget to eat. I literally forget to eat. Now, at first, I was trying to lose weight, and I did. I got down to like 210, and I was like, okay, I just got to get under 200. I've done that before. I've gotten down like 190, and then I went back up and went back down. I've kind of fluctuated throughout my 30s, but recently, as of November 22nd, I was 210. The other day, I was 150 or 153, I should say. Yeah. Yeah. I actually gained 130 pounds pregnant with my son. That was a doozer. I was 100 pounds and I got pregnant with him. And I was 230 when I had him. So my body done went through some things, let me tell you. Oh, man. Sorry, y'all. Oh, stuff's gross. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah. Free there. That's why my weight goes up and down. Because when I first, sorry, I went on the wrong pipe. When I first started the gabapentin, I was on the low dose for seizures because the Topamax was giving me nightmares. So they put me on gabapentin for the seizures. And then when I got off of the opiates, pain medicine, while I was in the rehab place slash mental hospital, they raised it. They doubled it because they said it was going to help my anxiety, my pain in my legs, and just like overall, it doesn't help pain like the lupus pain, but it definitely helps my legs, that's for sure. It also does help my anxiety, yes, it does. And it also helps the seizures. Boy, they doubled that crap. Not only did I always feel drunk and loopy, I gained a lot of weight. So I've stopped it, lowered it, stopped it, different things like that over the years. And I have stuck with my low dose. Let's put it that way. And it's been fine. If I have to take, it's prescribed to me 4 times a day, but I only take it twice. So if I have to take, uh, you know, a third or a fourth one or something for my legs, maybe at night or something, I might. But g- generally, no. I just take two, 300 milligram, and then I have to be on prednisone every few months. Every, just depends on what my blood work shows. Every 3, 4 months or so, I have to be on uh like 30 days worth of prednisone or whatever. And yeah, that definitely does it too. So my weight's always fluctuated in my 30s because of all that. So yeah, but right now I'm 150, and that was my goal. That was my goal, is to get down to 150. It was, but not the way that I did it, and I didn't do it purposely, but not the way that it happened. Because now I'm hurting a lot. I'm not. I'm kind of weak, and you can tell in my face that either I'm tired or I'm sick or I don't feel good or something. And that's how you could tell if the weight is healthy or if it's not. And my blood work says it's not. So even though I lost it, I lost everything else too. All the nutrients and stuff that your body needs. So I need to keep the weight down, of course, keep it off, but also eat. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I used to take Requip. That stuff works, man. What do you call that? Ropinerol, I think is the right actual name. Yeah, Requip does work really good for your legs. I think it was that one. They took me off a couple meds when I started the plank window for my lupus, but I think that was one of the ones that interacted with it. So I don't take it anymore. But yeah, if you have really bad restless leg syndrome, I'm telling you, Requip works. You got to find your dose. You start off on a low dose, and every few nights you up it a little bit until that particular dose works for you. And the doctors, they tell you about all that, but it definitely works. Take it at night because it make you sleepy, but definitely works. Exactly, Sarah. Like that's my goal right now, is to just maintain it, but stay healthy at the same time. And I want to be healthier by summer. I don't want the lupus to start kicking my butt again and I lose my hair again. And, you know, uh-uh. It's already messing with everything else. Like, I just wanted to just leave me alone in general. Yeah, the doctor did tell me to drink coffee. He told me that he said every morning drink just a cup of black coffee. And I'm like, are you gross or weird or what is wrong with you? Those of you who have been around since my first channel, yeah, no, I used to drink coffee 24/7. Oh, but I stopped because I gained a whole lot of weight and I was starting to get real dizzy all the time. There's a bunch of weird stuff happening. And I stopped drinking coffee altogether. Then I was drinking the Frappuccino things. I don't even drink those anymore. Now I drink Mountain Dew, but not like that. Like a 20-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew will last me 3, 4 days. Like I'll legit drink it even when it's flat, just to get the caffeine. But I also don't want to gain a bunch of weight from it unhealthily. You know what I mean? Like be unhealthy with it. So, um, doctor told me to drink one cup of black coffee a day, and I looked at him like he was nuts. That stuff is gross. I gotta load mine up with sugar and French vanilla creamer, whatever you got. Yeah, I don't drink it too sugary. I know what you mean by that. I used to when I was younger, but when I was drinking coffee here just a couple years ago, sometimes I wouldn't even put sugar in it. I'd put one or the other. So it's like whatever you got. Like if I got cream or if I got sugar, one or the other. But rarely did I put both because it was too sweet. Go ahead and rewind it, Storm Chasing in bed, because you might want to hear what we said, baby. I just don't want to keep bringing it up because they're irrelevant, and I didn't want to bring it up now, but you guys needed to know. So yeah, I got used to the taste of coffee, but it was doing weird stuff to me, like the Ritlin's doing. But he said if I drank a cup of coffee every morning, that would help my ADHD, which I know that. I just drinking too much coffee, it will do the opposite. You know what I mean? Just like taking too much ADHD medicine can do the opposite. But if you just drink, like, if you give like a kid with ADHD a drink of coffee, it most of the time it will reverse the ADHD. It's actually weird. So for a normal person, it would make them wake them up and make them hyper, right? But with someone with ADHD, it will do the opposite effect and calm them down. So he said not only would 1 cup a day help my ADHD, it would also help my appetite in the morning. That'll curb my appetite a little bit. He says still eat something, but to where I'm not like overeating throughout the day. And it'll actually give me energy at the same time. And he said the black coffee in general is just good for you. Like just 1 cup a day is good for you. Yeah, I didn't start drinking coffee until I was in my 20s, like late 20s. Around the time I was diagnosed with lupus. That's when I got started getting real tired. Yeah, Raven, there's a lot of people like that too. My grandma used to be like that. Like, why are you sitting up drinking coffee? And it's like 8 o'clock at night. It's gonna help me sleep. But then you drink it the same coffee the next morning to wake you up? Alrighty then. I still don't understand that. Those of you who do that are weird, like Raven. Because I could not. I've been stayed up all night long. I'm already up half the night as it is. And I'm constantly thinking about stuff. Yep. That's why I'm always late. That's why I'm always late. I'll be on the phone with somebody before a live, y'all, and I'll be talking, we'll get to talking, and next thing I know, I'm already 20 minutes late for the live. I'm like, oh, my bad. But today, no, I had to go to my aunt's though today. So I text a few of the mods, like hurried up the ones that, I could see immediately, when I open up my phone and just say, hey, let them know I'm coming. And your grandma ain't lied. Your grandma did not lie, who shared. I started needing it because I think the lupus started making me tired. But the older I'm getting, the more tired I'm starting to feel. I don't think it's the lupus. I think it's my old age. Ew, warm milk. Ugh, that doesn't even sound appetizing, Tennessee. Ooh, warm milk. You know what else sounds gross to me? Milk with ice in it. A lot of people on my mom's family does that. They put ice in their milk. I don't even drink milk. I mean, I will, but it's very rare that I actually will drink a cup of milk. I'll eat cereal, chocolate milk sometimes, but that's not like when I was pregnant. Oh, that's all I did was drink milk. I couldn't stop drinking milk. It was like a constant craving. But I think that's why my kids don't like milk now. My kids could never be on formula or nothing like that. Like my daughter, she was always getting sick, aspirating the formula because she had GERD real bad or whatever it was, and they said it was a formula, so she kept switching formulas, and finally, she turned 6 months. We just stopped the bottle altogether and started giving her just regular whole milk, and she was a little bit better with that than she was with the formula, but it would still make her belly upset, and so then we just. She got to using, she learned how to use a sippy cup when she was 6 months. I started giving her water and juice, you know, and feeding her food. So with my boys, my second child, I just tried it, because I wanted to see if he was going to be the same way she was, and he was. But then my milk dried up. He was about 3 months old or so. My milk dried up. I had to relactate. Had to go to see this lady as his doctor's office or whatever, and get pumped every couple of days or whatever, and so I could nurse him because I ain't had a milk no more. That's when I found out that grandmothers can actually nurse if they needed to. Like any woman can actually nurse if they need to. They just need to relactate. So basically, you have to stimulate your breasts or whatever, and they just put the pump on each one of them and just pumped. I couldn't even tell you. I don't even remember how long each day I went, but it didn't take very long, and my milk started producing again. And then my third child, I didn't even screw around with the formula. Immediately when he came out, I nursed him. A lot of people's like that with warm milk. I don't know. I've never even tried it. It just sounds gross. But I've heard of a lot of people that drink warm milk to go to sleep. I know, Raven. My mom does too. Every once in a while, I thought it was just me because I nursed, and I know my mom didn't nurse, but upon having conversations with my mom, as the years went by, she's still to this day. Now, I'm not her youngest, I'm her oldest, but my brother would have been 35, maybe. Wait, yeah, my brother would have been 35. My brother who passed away, he would have been 35. So that's her youngest, and she still has breast milk. Like it still sometimes it'll leak on her shirt or something, and it's crazy. Girl, I don't need no milk either. Y'all can have mine. That's what I'm saying, Raven. The whole factory has been demolished. There are no parts in there. The garage has been closed. They took all that from me. They robbed me of my cervix, my uterus. They took it away. They threw it in the garbage. Say ain't nothing in there to make no baby with. Well, I got one ovary, so I guess maybe I could produce an egg, but that's about it. And I think I'd have both, or do I don't know. I don't know if you got both ovaries to produce. Well, I don't know why they left one anyway. That, well, yes, I do. Never mind, yes, I do. It's because they didn't want me to go to menopause immediately, but I still went in it. I'm in it now. Took a little bit, but I'm in it now. Yeah, Carolina, I didn't even like I didn't start leaking until I got older. Like when I was nursing my son, I stopped nursing him right before he was 1, and it it was already drying up on him, so it was no problem. But it was when I got into my early 30s is when I started leaking milk, just out of nowhere. Yeah, you could donate milk. Yep. I know a lot of people that have babies and they produce way too much milk. Like I produced just enough, okay? Because I thought sometimes I wasn't even gonna have enough because he ate so much, but I made just enough. But there are women who make way too much. So when they're swelling up constantly, so they just instead of it leaking, they okay, well, let me just bag it up then. Baby done ate already. Here I am bloating up again. So like a friend of mine, she blows up every couple hours, like, and her baby, she nursed her baby until he was 2, I think, because he's 3 now. So yeah, about 2, maybe something like that. And she had so much milk that the date on the bags were from a year before. Like, because she would just swell up all the time. It's like every hour she was pumping because her breasts were swelling up. She had so much milk. So she put it on Facebook Marketplace. No lie. She put it on Facebook Marketplace. And when the Facebook Marketplace, I don't even think it was called Marketplace. This was a couple years ago. Or yeah, it might have been. But it was right around when I first started realizing that you could sell stuff on Facebook. So it might have been called Marketplace. I just didn't realize it. But anyway, she was selling it on there. I mean, giving it away on there. Yeah. And there were women, there were moms who needed it, especially when recently here they had a formula shortage. I don't know if they still have it or not, but there was a formula shortage, and a lot of babies didn't have formula. And I had a couple cans that I had from my granddaughter from when she was little, and I took them down to the neighborhood house, because I knew that there was a shortage. It was on the news and everything, and I just had 2 cans, like. But yeah, she's still to this day. She gives her milk away. She still pumps. She still gives the milk away. She's been doing that forever. Even when she was nursing them, she was doing it. Yep. Yep. You can sure donate it. Yep. I know some women. I done seen some women on that marketplace trying to sell it. Like, really? Why are you on? First of all, these people are trusting your insides to go inside their child. Okay. Like, come on now. How you gonna charge them for risking their child's life? Because who knows what you got? Who knows if you went and drank or did some drugs before you pumped? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really like put a lot of trust and faith in people because you don't know what they did while they're pumping. They might give their kid whatever, but you don't want your kid to have whatever. Oh Lord, Tennessee, I'm not surprised. I ain't never see it, but I'm not surprised. It is. Yeah, Carolina. Yep, it's actually good for you and the baby, because it helps you lose your weight quicker. It helps your placenta go down quick, ease, quicker. Get your weight going down quicker. Um, and it has literally everything the baby needs. But you gotta be on, a decent diet, and you can't be drinking alcohol and doing drugs and smoking cigarettes and all that stuff because anything you put in your body is going to come out through your formula. I mean, through your milk. So can't be doing all that stuff. So there's people who breast milk and drink. Like if they have a drink now every now and again, they pump like a day or two of worth of milk ahead of time. That way they don't nurse the baby, but they'll drink that night and they don't nurse the baby for a couple days. But they have milk stored to feed the baby, that they feed it out of a bottle. Yeah, pallets. It's been like icy raining here today. I don't know how to describe it. It was like that last night too. It's like the rain. The rain sounds like ice. It's just like I don't know if it's not really sleet either or hail. It's really weird, but it's off and on. Been like that since last night. And my oldest son, he used to what do they say he did? What do they call it? He used to cluster feed on me. And that pretty much describes his personality to this day, and he's an adult now. He used me as a human pacifier. He wouldn't want no milk. He'd already be hungry, he already ate, but nothing be wrong with that boy. He just wanted to use me as a human pacifier. I was a human pacifier. I was nursing that child every 5 minutes. To this day, he is a needy little boy, let me tell you. Yeah, it's probably negative 65 degrees and snowing where Raven's at, too. Yeah, I used to hate it because, man, I used to be in like a restaurant or something. And when I first started nursing, or when I had my first kid, I should say, I didn't nurse her. But when I first experienced the whole breast milk thing, and I was in a restaurant and I had this white shirt on, and I had just had my baby. She was just maybe a week old, and it was at my grandparents' restaurant, and my boobs swelled up, and they popped, and there went the white shirt, and I had to leave. After that, every kid I had, I made sure I had nursing pads because you never know. Your boob swells up, your body does what it wants. When it's ready to pop, it's gonna pop. It just swells up out of nowhere too. You're like, really? And it's like it's weird how your body knows when your baby is hungry. And it's the weirdest thing. It's not like you got your body and the baby on a schedule. It's just like it comes out that way. They immediately put the baby on your breast when they're born, but you just I don't know, it's just weird because that's how I knew when my daughter would she get hungry, my breast would swell up, and I know she was going to want a bottle soon, and she every time she always did. Boy, that pop, I was so embarrassed, boy, and it hurt so bad. Oh, I had to have this cream stuff at one point. I don't know which boy it was because I'm the only two I nursed. One of them, I ended up getting like really irritated. I think it was my oldest son because he was the one that cluster fed. Boy, that stuff hurt so bad. Oh my gosh, I had scabs and sore. Like, oh, it was irritated. It was raw. It was bad. I'd have this cream or whatever put on there. Also, yeah, breastfeeding is definitely a commitment, especially if you go past a month. Let me tell you that much, because honey, that stuff hurts. I could feel it now, and I'm like cringing because it's so. That's why I don't like my nipples touched now. Like I don't like it. It's irritating, but it's irritating and itchy and like like that type of feeling. It's just ugh. But it's definitely a commitment. I'll tell you. I nursed my youngest until he was 11 months old. By then, he was eating chicken. Boy, my mama just fed my kids whatever she wanted. But my oldest son, I nursed him until he was one. But I didn't start nursing him until he was like 3 months. But oh yeah, my stuff done leaked everywhere. All on my husband's chest, all on the bed. All the perks also of breastfeeding is that if they wake up in the middle of the night, you ain't got to make no battle. You just plop them up on you. Yeah. Yeah, my husband's taking a few shots. I've never tasted it. He did. He said it was like sweet. Like, what? Okay. Okay, I'm not going to delete it, baby. We haven't said nothing that goes against the rules or anything. So, I mean, they can still report it, but yeah, I've always been in a small cup. Always. But then when I was an A pretty much most of my life and still kind of am, but gravity kind of took effect. Women, you already know what I'm talking about. You younger girls in your early 20s, sit this one out for a second. You women, I'd say 35 at least and older. You know what I'm talking about. Gravity has taken effect, okay? So everything has fallen. My chest, my butt, everything has fallen. It's all still there. It just fell. So my bra size changed because of that. So it might look like I have a bigger bra size than I really am, but I don't. It's just because they're fallen and it's more skin than normal. They're not all cute and perky like they used to be. But when I was having kids, though, they got really big. And I used to put on shirts like, ooh, look at this. I got boobs now. But that all went away after the milk went away. Yes, gravity definitely took effect. Definitely. Like my kids always talk about me. I'm like, I still have my butt. I still have my thighs. Leave me alone. I'm like, Mom, no, you don't. My daughter all the time. She's like, flat booty. I'm like, booty is not flat. You just got to pick it up. Okay. It's there. Oh gosh, April, don't even get me started. Well, you're lucky then, Sully, because good God, mine done dropped and fell and swanging and everything else. Literally swinging titties. Okay. And if you guys missed the live, if you were in here late, please rewind it. Please. You want to watch it when I start talking about what the live was about. We're just talking right now, but this is not what the live was about. I just don't want to talk about it no more. You roll them up, pick them up. Yeah, mine disappear when I lay down on my back. So if that tells you anything, they leave. They go to the side. Like, they want to sleep on the side. They don't want to be up front no more. So I can't be trying to be seductive and lay on my back. That ain't gonna work. Okay, definitely not gonna work. As a matter of fact, I'm just not even gonna take my shirt off at all. Let me just leave it on because ain't nothing under there that's gonna excite anybody anyway. Between my stomach and it, because it stretched so much, I was so skinny and I had kids so young. I call it a raisin. Looks like a raisin belly. And my breasts disappear when I lay down. It ain't even worth even taking my shirt off no more. It's like screw it, whatever. Yeah, Caroline, it's bad. I'm like whatever. I screwed my body up at a very young age, having kids way too young. So if you're on here and you're under 18, shouldn't be on here anyway if you're under 18 because the settings. But just in case you lied on your about your age, you may not want to start having kids till you're out of college and got your life together first. Right, April. Got to keep the shirt on though because they'll be swinging back and forth. Twist it. Yeah, the guy that I was talking to kind of still am, but not really. I don't know, y'all. I'm just pushing people away because I don't. It's not fair to them. I've talked to two people so far. One I've known for years, but the other, that white guy I was telling you guys about. I don't know. He's just he's too cuddly and too affectionate and too clingy and too just I don't know. In a sense, but I like it, but I don't because I don't want to hurt him. So it's like I'm kind of pushing him off. I just need him to chill for a sec, and he has actually. He has actually. He's he's slowed up a lot. Oh, I did April. I definitely did. Definitely did that. Didn't do anything, but I definitely seen it. Let me just say that whole white black myth they got going on. Yeah, that's definitely a myth. I was telling some of my white friends that have been with black guys. That whole all black guys. This come on now, that is a myth. Let me tell you right now, that is a freaking myth. No, they're not. Really, that's a lot. And he's a mama's boy too. He said he was. I mean, he told me that he was. I was like, okay, that's cool. I got a mama's boy. My son, my baby, my youngest, he's a mama's boy. But he don't really act like a mama's boy though. I mean, of course he's older, so he's in his 40s. So I mean, but at the same time, I just feel like I just don't want to hurt him, and I think I will because I'm not ready. I should never even been talking to anybody. I should never. We still text though every day, but I don't want to lead anybody on because I'm not going to have intercourse with anyone until my divorce is final. So yeah, I'm not with my husband. He is in an entire different relationship, but I am not having intercourse with anyone until after my divorce is final. So, and he respected that. He always has. I mean, the whole week and 2 days that I've known him. Actually, no, it's been exactly a week today. Feels like I've known him a whole lot longer than that, but it's only been a week. Um, but a couple times I've seen him, yeah, he's respected that most definitely. And I told my husband, I said, "You crazy?" He's like, he started denying it. Like, boy, I already know. Like, never mind. I'm like, I'm not even gonna tell you. You know that I will investigate the heck out of some stuff. Okay, you think I don't know? I've dropped hints to him, so he knows I knows. But I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to because I don't care. It's not that. It's just don't have to lie. Like whatever. But anyway, I told him. I said, you know what? I said you sat here and rushed into a whole nother relationship. Yes, I cheated on him. Yes, I did. Like 6 years ago. But that was not a relationship. Okay, at all. And then me and my husband just he wanted to stay together, and we so-called worked it out, I guess, and stay together. 4 years later, I just overall was just tired. And so for 2 years now, we've been separated. I don't know when he met this girl, though. I don't know exactly when they started dating or having intercourse or whatever. But I told him, I said, you know what? You did that way too quick. Whether you want to admit it or not, You did it way too quick. Because, yes, everything's all exciting because it's new and, fresh and all that, but you haven't fixed or healed yourself of the issues as to why we're getting a divorce, nor have you healed yourself from the divorce. Because regardless if you want to admit it or not, I mean, everybody goes through, something emotional when you go through a divorce, no matter if it's a civil divorce or a chaotic one. Either way, if you have somebody bitter, somebody not, it doesn't matter. And you are in a relationship with somebody else, you're going through this, we're about to separate completely and live in separate homes. The kids are moving on, they're older, they're moving on. Well, I have one left until he goes to college next year, but the kids go with me anyway. But I said, so everything is about to change. Like, it seems like it's still normal a little bit now, but in a few months, it's going to be totally different. We've been together for 22 years. So he might not be as emotional or whatever as I am about it, or as, because you know how men are. They don't really, not they don't care, but they don't really use their brains half the time. But I don't think he's realizing how this is going to hit him. And in a sense, he's insinuated just staying together. Asked if I wanted to have an open marriage and all that. Boy, have you lost your mind? Why would you want to have an open marriage if you're not in a relationship with somebody else? Sir, it's total on yourself. But I think his ego and his pride is getting in the way of saying he doesn't want the divorce and get the counseling and stuff like I said we need to get. That's why he's so bitter now. So it's not hit him. And honestly, it hasn't really hit me either. I mean, there's days where like yesterday was one of those days. I just thinking like, gosh, my kids are moving out because they're, going off on their own. And I'm divorcing at the same time. I'm going to be completely by myself with my animals. It's going to be weird. And I don't really know how to feel about that other than to accept it, I guess, Turn the live on. It's on subscribers only, but even if I make it members only, there's some idiots who are still paying for my membership just because they want to see what's going on in members only. So either way, we can't break our cover behind our aliases or tell secrets or anything like that to each other that we don't want the world to know. But yeah, I'm gonna do a members live this week though. I have to because I ain't done a members live in a long time. I'm gonna give y'all one. I know what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna give y'all one. I hate these comments going like this. Now, see, I used to drink, but I don't drink no more. I mean, every blue moon I have a drink, but I don't like. I used to drink every single day. Hi, baby. Every single day I used to drink. I didn't cook because wasn't nobody here. I can cook though. I'm about to get off here. Do you want me to cook? Huh? Okay. Your brother could just eat the leftovers because he was going to eat them last. He was going to eat them tonight anyway. Since he didn't eat them last night, he didn't eat the food last night. So I guess I'm good. I ain't got to cook. Yeah, just put my clothes in the dryer and bring your dad's upstairs. They should be done. I just say went back downstairs. Yeah, if you guys are just coming in, make sure you guys rewind the live to the beginning to see what the live was about. I just don't want to talk about it anymore. Um, but it is important that you guys hear what I had to say. It's several of them pallets, which is weird, but whatever. Worried about what I'm making, but it's paying me. Okie dokie. No, Brandon, not right now. I am not no blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing any reactions today. I actually took the whole weekend off for personal reasons, and some things came up, got brought to my attention today. So most people that watch me know already, but I needed to make sure that any new people were aware. So if you're just coming in, just tap on your screen and you'll see the red ball. Take that ball and rewind the video to the left. Um, that way you guys know exactly what the live was about. Okay. Oh shush, April. Yeah, this is ridiculous, Carolina. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I definitely don't get the women that are involved in all this. I mean, you don't have to like me. I don't like them, but I would never ever, lie on them. Talk about their family and their kids, and you know, post their family and kids, or even support someone who is doing that. I don't like you. I just either don't talk to you, or if we're arguing, we just argue. But I wouldn't, not now. I mean, let me switch it back. It's not that I wouldn't, because I know a lot about a lot of people on that side. But if I'm pushed, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Because I would hope I wouldn't, especially nobody's children. But I'm just saying, you know, you can only mess with me so long, especially when I didn't do anything to start any of this. Technically, I didn't do anything. With the whole beta situation, yes, I overreacted. I guess you would say in the beginning of comments that were made about me. But after everything else that happened after that, like during that time, I wasn't overreacting because that is exactly what they were doing, which is exactly what I said they were doing. So to find out that Alpha's like not even who I thought it was, which I've never known who Alpha was anyway. But to have Alpha turn on me like that, it was definitely a shock. Definitely a shock. But it is what it is. Everything's happened in front of you guys. So if you don't take those lessons and learn from them and not get close to anybody, not, you know, I mean, I'm sure there's people that I'm close to right now that are still just trying to get information to use to dox me or whatever you want to call it. But I've already told the world, anything that I tell like privately, I've told the world already that I would be even close to be ashamed of. But otherwise, they just make up lies, and run with it. I don't even know why they would why anybody ever started with me to begin with. I don't know. And you don't have to like me. You don't have to like my channel. You don't have to like what I do. You don't have to like any of that. But to take the time to try to befriend me or to go out of your way just to lie on me and mess with my supporters and my family and my kids and all that. I mean, for what? I mean, my views aren't even that high. I mean, if my views and my subscriber count is bothering you, then you need to go watch someone with millions of followers then, because I have a very small channel, very small. But if you guys notice, all of this kicked back up when I said, because they've been doing it for at least a year and a half, ever since I started doing CMC, during my first channel, after we did Mellow and Vegas Girl and then CMC, that's when it started with the CMC people, like heavily, and it has continued this whole time. They make fake profiles and all types of weird stuff, but it kicked back up like this, heavy again, and now they're trying to go after my supporters and their TikToks, because I have a TikTok that you guys can follow. They have, it's after I said I was going to go to Facebook. I was going to put my platform on Facebook. And between that and the comments of, oh, her views dropped, or, oh, she only started drama for views, or, comments like that, and the fact that I've done nothing to 95% of these people. Now, some of them, yes, I probably made mad for reasons I don't even understand, especially things that weren't, and what do you call that? Like on purpose. But to go do all of this, it's got to be jealousy, because I'd never scammed anybody. I've never came on here and, you know, I've never come on here and asked you guys for anything. I've never came on live and asked you guys for anything, no matter what type of financial situation I'm going through. And the fact that not this past Christmas and Thanksgiving, because everything was rough for everybody, even you guys, so we didn't do it. But the year before that, and the year that we started our channel, we weren't even monetized yet. We don't make thousands of dollars either. Absolutely not. YouTube takes a lot, from us. I mean, you have to get, hundreds of thousands of views to be like making like good money. Now on Facebook, it's easier to make money, and they have more ways to make money there. Not on YouTube. But it's got to be jealousy. It's got to be. And the only reason I was putting my platform on Facebook was for notifications. I have no intentions on reacting on Facebook or anything. I mean, maybe later on down the line, but as of right now, no. I mean, that's just, Facebook is too messy, and I don't have time to deal with all these people in my inbox and all that mess. So The page is strictly for notifications. What, Nina? Really? Really? Okay, I see you hit the fan. Now look, you don't woke your brother up. Thanks, appreciate that, ma'am. Now he's about to start crying. I'm coming, ma'am. She was shaking her head and beating up my fan. But it was just for, it's just for notifications. When I'm going live, whoever's following the Facebook, post the live, the live on YouTube on there, just in case people don't get their notifications on YouTube, because a lot of people don't. There goes Rusty. There goes the piglet. Sorry, guys, if you ever heard that before, that's Rusty. He sounds like a pig. I know he's been like that since he was a puppy. He woke up. Time to let him out. All right, hold on, Mom. I'm coming. I go potty. Hurry up so I can let your brother out. Because y'all going to waking them puppies up. No, Daddy. I'm going to let you out. Hold on. Let me take her outside first. Come on, Nina. Where'd you go? Girl, it's too dark and you are too black to be running around here. Where are you at? Oh, come, Nina. Get up. Get over here. Before they wake up. Y'all going to wake up the puppies. Come on. Hold on, Rusty. Let me take her out first. Hold on. Let her go potty first, Daddy. Hold on. Okay, go. Hurry up. All right, we'll sit back here and wait. So I gotta let him out because he don't woke up now. Anyway, hold on, baby. Hold on, Rusty. Hold on. I know. Hold on. Hold on. Let her go potty real quick. Rusty. Really? That boy is something else. I hate that she woke him up. Okay, Daddy. Hold on. I'm gonna get you out. Hold on. I know, buddy. Yeah, jealousy is a mofo. I'll tell you that. I've never myself personally been a jealous person, so I don't know how it feels. But some of these people, they need counseling or something. Taco, he's been doing that since he was a puppy. That boy. Hey, he ain't no dang on puppy, April. You better quit spoiling him. He is a grown man. Over here sounding like a baby puppy. Oh, I hear the puppies. I hear them in there fighting. That's Diablo growling. Watch my husband come out here with an attitude. Yeah, it is April. I mean, look at the main person that started it. That's a guy. And he has other guys following his lead. I'm like, y'all are weird, dude. Like, I have not done anything to anybody. But of course, you know, hey, whatever floats their boat. Just don't be over there defending me. If you know the pages, don't be over there defending me. Don't be commenting or nothing like that. I don't, because they will get mad, and not only they're going to delete your comment, obviously, and then they're going to stalk you. Stalk your Facebook and dox you and all that crap. And it's so annoying. But it's like, it's a scare tactic is what it is. If you got to dox somebody because you don't like them, because they're doing things that you don't like, that the problem is within yourself. Because I'll post my Cash App whenever I want to. If I want to be monetized, that's what I'm going to do. It's none of your business or anybody else's. Say I'm doing this for money all you want to. I don't care. It doesn't it either way, it does not affect your life. I ain't ever scammed nobody. I ain't never came on here and took advantage of nobody. I don't care how many moderators that have left, or yeah, technically they left, but I took the wrenches. There's different issues were with different ones, but it all was the same issue at the same time. I wasn't paying them enough attention. You know, I didn't do what they wanted me to do. And they got mad. And, I can't help that. I can't help that. But I'm not going to dox them. I'm not going to do anything like that unless I'm pushed enough to do so. Though the three that were together, they doxed themselves. Kind of. People know their names because of them. Because they went right over to his page and started talking like, I got most of the information about him from y'all. Like, y'all weird, but um, I just I don't want to be pushed to go that low. My first channel when I first started, yes, yeah, wasn't nobody safe except for the kids, of course. But I can't see myself doing that to children because I'm not a pedophile. I have no business on any child's Facebook except for my own or family or friends that their kids or something. And a lot of times not even them, not a lot of them. I have no business sharing children's Facebook pages and all that stuff. I have no business on a child's Facebook unless it's directly connected to me. So for a grown man to be sharing and posting children, even if they are 18, 19 years old, they're still kids. That's gross. He's disgusting. And he's almost 40 years old. And anybody that's following him and supporting him and all of that, every last one of you know that he has done this to women for years because they didn't do what he wanted them to do or whatever, or they didn't agree with something he said or agreed with whatever, however he thinks people should do their channels. Nobody runs this channel but me and Olivia, so no. And when he got here, when we got here, like when we started covering CMC, he came on the panel a couple times, and guess what? My Cash App was scrolling across the screen. I was monetized. I had members. But because I didn't do something that he didn't like, because I did something he didn't like, that's when he went behind these fake pages and just started doing all this crap. And then, of course, the people that were undercover, quote unquote, pretending to like me, they came out the woodworks. So it's crazy. It's just crazy. So you definitely need to rewind this live if you're just getting here. Hello, everybody. And watch what I had to say because I'm sure a lot of you know, but people that don't know, you'll want to remind it. Rusty, hold on, Daddy. Come on, Mom. Who this boy? Let me meet this real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hey, Purple Makeup. And again, if you guys, the couple people that have come in here that I've caught the comments, you guys, I'm sure already know. But if you don't know what's been going on in the past, I'm assuming day or so. I don't know really how long, but I just found out today. So like in detail. Um, so if you don't know, you might want to rewind it. Oh crap! I just ran into that. I can't see in here. It's dark. I'm in the dining room. It's dark in here. Where is my? Where did my lighter go? Oh, jeez. Christmas. So there it goes. Okay, baby. Hello, hello. Girl, Rusty be yelling. He do not care. Yeah, Brandon, it's sad. I don't get it because I've not done anything to. I don't even know most of these people, and especially when it started, it came out of nowhere. Like I'm like, who are these people, and what is going on? And yeah, because I always thought you mess with me, I mess with you. If I don't do anything to you, you don't do anything to me. But oh no, they don't. You got my line. They don't like that. But at the end of the day, it's got to be jealousy because I didn't do anything. That's my whole point. But I just want to make sure you guys are aware. Those that have been around, you already know. But that way you guys are aware because me having my platform on other um, apps is making them even more upset. So of course, here come all the lies. Here come all the doxing. Here comes all the BS and lying. Oh, I'm talking directly to the family, or you wish you were talking to my family or his. but they, they're trying to go at. They are trying, posting people TikToks who are following me on TikTok, and it's a scare tactic. It's basically to scare people away from following me and supporting me. So, and to be honest, it has worked. And at least one of you is going to stop following me because of this. It's even worked on full pages, like content creators or streamers, whatever you want to call them. They call their awareness pages on Facebook. Like they completely like turned against me, and just because they didn't want him doing the same thing to them. It's like, why are y'all all so scared of him? Like, you do realize if everybody is against one person, um, it's harder for him to get away with it. But he's been getting away with it a little too long, especially with the false police calls and the false CPS calls and animal control calls and all this stuff. So, I mean, and anybody that wants to sit here and say he didn't make the police calls or this call and that call because he said he didn't do it, go to WC Awareness on Facebook. Scroll through that page somewhere. There's a small clip of the beginning of the 911 call that he made against me, pretending to be one of my moderators that he didn't know was actually a girl and not a guy. But he swore up and down he didn't do that. Oh, it's definitely him. So, hey. So we'll see what happens Tuesday. Because, like I said, if he would have just left me alone when I got sick and stuff, I wouldn't have put any more thought into it. Just leave me alone. But because he thinks that, oh, it's done and over with now, she didn't go through with this and that. I mean, there is an open case. I just have to fill out all this stuff and take time off work to do all this crap. But now, oh, I'm definitely doing it. Definitely. And anybody that's involved or in any way, like their false names or their real names, I don't care. But I'm just start turning all this stuff in again. Yep. And like I said, don't ever use whatever picture, if you want a picture on your YouTube, make sure that picture is not on any of your other platforms that have your real name connected to it. I'm talking anywhere on it. Never been posted to it. Never been used on your platforms that have your real name connected. Because they can scroll through and they can find it. That's how they connect you. And then if they get your real name, then they're oh my god, we're gonna scare them. People are weird. But to be honest, I'm surprised he hasn't had anything happen because he's playing with fire because he's done this for so long. And the people that are following him and entertaining it and also, you know, going along with everything and doing stuff themselves. They, I mean, one of these days, I'm telling you that, hey, don't listen to me. I just don't understand why. That's all I want to know. Why? Why you so mad at me for? What I do? Oh, Rusty's ready. Like, what you mad at me for? What I do? Like, seriously, like, what did I do? Oh, I forgot. I'm a scammer because I post my Cash App. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you proceed to lie on me. You proceed to dox my children, my family, stalk my children, and their Facebooks. Go in there for a little bit, Daddy. Let me let you back out in a minute, okay? Give me a little bit. Go ahead and eat. My back. Just stay in there for a little bit because I got puppies to be out here in a minute. What? What, Daddy? Eat your food. Eat it. Eat. Okay, I got you. I gotta get a cat some food because y'all be eat. Rusty and them puppies be eating up my cat's food. So I'm gonna put some. Hey, Mama, there she go right there. There you go, Mommy. Because when that puppy come out here, he going straight for her food. Eat your food, Mama. I just want to know why. You know, like you going to all this extreme over what? Like, what exactly are you gaining other than you feel satisfaction? I guess. And what exactly are you trying to accomplish here? Oh, I know. I know. You need Carrie gone because Carrie just gets so many views. Oh my God. I don't even get that many views. Like, I am not a big YouTuber. Like, what in the world? And even if I was, you need a life. I ain't never scammed nobody in my life. I ain't a scammer. I ain't none of that. And of course, you got the people that have never watched me. Never. They're just going off of what he say, she say stuff. And so they won't even take the time to see it for themselves. I've not done any of the stuff people are lying on me about. Oh, Carolina, yeah, we've been keeping record of everything. That never stopped. That's how I knew that he was still doing it. He just made another page that he's not agreed to it being him yet. But he did. I have screenshots of messages where he did admit to being the other page before this one. And we have the police actually did a IP trace thing. It didn't go directly to his residence because he's using a VPN, so he's hiding his location. However, the VPN, I mean the IP numbers or whatever, they all matched the same accounts. It was like 4 or 5 accounts out of, I think we sent in like 7 or 8. It was like 4 or 5 or something. I can't even remember the exact one, how many, but it's quite a few of them that all had the same exact numbers. And one of those pages we know for a fact was him. He went live from it and everything. That's the page they were comparing to, and it all matched. And he was all these different pages and messed with all these different people. And the people that he has doxed and has done all this to are supporting him because either they're scared of him or they actually believe him, or just because you don't like me. I mean, you don't have to like me at all. I don't know what I've done to make you not like me, but okay, whatever. But they're with me. And it's mostly women who have children, grandchildren, the whole 9 yards. And it's sad because it's like, y'all really have no life. And to run up behind this person who is literally lying on me and his little minions, they're literally lying on me. But hey, I'm just going to go ahead and continue with everything that I started. I guess she took her makeup page down because somebody sent me a request and I went to click on, the link, and it says, I think that one said page not found. The other one said error or something because it was 2 different videos, but it was her makeup page. And I think one was a post and one was a video, but either way, it wasn't there. So I started asking around, seeing if anybody knew where this makeup page was, because I got, the links, but it's not, going to anything. And I thought maybe she had somehow found out my other alts and blocked it. But nope, it was gone. That's exactly what it is, Abby. Mm-hmm. Yep. If you don't agree with him, you don't kiss his butt or whatever, and that's what it is. And then the other people that follow behind him, whether they have a page or not, I don't really know what their excuse can be other than jealousy. Right along with him. Because I've never done anything to these people. And you guys seen what just happened with Alpha. I've never done a thing to Alpha. Other than I called out those betas after all that stuff happened. And they did that video and purposely edited out everything that they did and only showed my reaction. Like literally only showed my reaction to what they did. And purposely edited out the entire video. That's basically what everybody does. I mean, they leave out their part, but they only show mine. So then when people see it, like if I would have watched that video and I had never watched my channel before or knew who I was or whatever, I would have thought, man, this Carrie person is a horrible person. But they legit edited the entire video out. That's why people were in that live chat going, no, if y'all haven't watched it, go watch the actual live that they're playing, because this is not how it went down. I mean, they just lied through the whole thing. And this Alpha character was nowhere around because it was a pre-recorded thing. So that means this whole time, this Alpha person has never been live. It's all been pre-recorded. And this person has never been a friend like they said they were. I still have not heard anything from that person. And anytime in the past, if anybody tried to start mess between me and him or her, we would contact each other, immediately. to clear it up or whatever. Like with Abby, when people ran to her and telling her that I said that her and Katarina were alpha. No, I didn't. But anyway, um, this time, this go around after they pulled that stunt, ain't heard nothing from it at all. Matter of fact, the person's never even read the messages that I had left before this all even happened. So, and then I was immediately blocked on the alpha page. I was blocked by the next morning. Well, like late morning, because that's when somebody had told me something, they posted on it, and I went to it and I was blocked. And the only person that knew my alias was one of the betas. That's it. What, Nina? You already been out. What do you want? What? No, stop it. Stop, Nina. Because you're going to get him all riled up. Oh, no, Daddy. Eat your food, Daddy. He's trying to eat. Hi, Mom. What, Rusty? See, you're getting him all excited. He's trying to eat, too. Girl, you're dropping... How? Ew, that just fell off your mouth, y'all. She just got done eating and she just dropped a piece of food on my lap. Stop! Stop. Stop. Stop, Nina. Calm down. But, so yeah, just make sure if you guys have TikTok accounts, make sure they're private, especially if you're following me, because here they go, starting back up again. Posting stuff about me again, lying on me, posting my kids, my family, all types of crap, y'all. So just, Itchy, we about to get off here, baby. Because I want to eat something and get ready for the puppies, because I'm going to bed, so I got to go to work in the morning. Honey, calm down. You breathing like you sleep. What, Daddy? Okay. Stop. See, you're getting him riled up. Now stop it. Stop it. That's why he don't eat now. Keep getting him riled. You need to stop so he can eat. You doing this on purpose, messing with him. Stop. Eat your food, Daddy. We can on that'd be a good idea for the members, Itchy. I'm gonna do a members only this week. I don't want to promise a day because I don't know, because I work. I'm literally on my feet from morning till night. So yes, I have time period in the middle of the day, but yeah, it's a struggle because I also still go to my aunt's too. And make sure she doesn't need anything, or usually I go to the store for her. Got to do something. So I'm still helping her on top of working. So by the time I get home, it's past dinner. I need to go ahead and just bust open this crock pot that my son bought me for Christmas. I wasn't gonna open it until we moved, but y'all, dinner ain't gonna get done until 10 o'clock because it's crazy. But remind me, Itchy. No, Itchy, stop. Stop, Itchy. I didn't want anybody posting. Delete your comment. I don't want those pages' names on my stuff at all. It's only going to send people to those pages, which if they end up, commenting or anything, they're going to get doxxed. I don't want nobody saying it. I don't want their names mentioned at all. You must not have been here at the beginning of the live. So yeah, make sure you guys don't have the same profile pic that you have on these pages. Like, just anything that has your real name connected to it. Don't have anything that's on any page that has your real information on there connected to anything that has to do with us. because obviously they're targeting anybody that supports me in general to scare you guys, so you guys don't support me. Shut up, Whirl. See, you play too much, Nina. Now stop it, y'all. I don't know why she does this mess. Grief. You see how she's purposely getting him riled up? Hush, Daddy. Finish your food, buddy. Eat your food, Daddy. That's why it takes him 4 or 5 hours to eat his dinner and breakfast and stuff, because of her. She like purposely gets him riled up. And the puppies. Good grief. Yeah, please don't. I mean, if you want to, it's your business, but I'm just warning you now. You better not comment nothing. I don't need nobody defending me. I don't need none of that. Because they'll delete your comment, of course, because they can't be grown enough to answer to certain questions as to why why. I've already told everything to the whole world that you're saying. Posted my kids and all that. Come on now. It's just crazy. I'm supposedly clout chasing, meaning I'm supposedly doing this for attention and views and all that. But yet I have more views and followers than they do, and they're the ones that are starting it and doing it. So how am I chasing clout when you don't have anything to chase? Alrighty then. Oh Lord. Itchy, I'm gonna ask you to call your doctor. You just falling asleep. But I had just been on the phone with you. Jesus Christmas. See if I ever fallen asleep. Oh wait, I think you were going to do something too, though. I forgot about that. Because you said you were like, well, let me get off here because you had to do something. And that's when I was on my way to my aunt's. Yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, guys, just I ain't bringing this back. I'm not talking about this crap with the whole alpha thing no more. And none of this unless I have to. Um, 'Cause I'm not giving nobody attention. Okay. But things that you might, need to see that's maybe going on, or I wouldn't say just strictly important, but just like if you want to know like more information about this dude and the people that follow up behind him, you can go to WC Awareness on Facebook. And I think they have a YouTube too. Yeah, I believe it's WC Awareness on YouTube too. And they are the ones that post things that he's been doing for years. So make sure you guys just don't defend me anywhere. Just hey, they gonna do what they gonna do. Okay, that's it. That's all. And make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you want to. Those are both free of charge. You guys got any questions or anything for me before we go? Did the chat just stop, or did everybody stop talking? Because ain't nothing happening. Now, why can't I get into this? All right, my internet's going bonkers here. Why is my phone freezing up? Yeah, I think everybody just stopped talking. Oh, I got a commercial. I just want to make sure that. Uh, okay, there's very minimal comments, but it's still not showing up on StreamYard either way because the last one I see is if she fell asleep again on here. So I love you guys too, baby. Yeah, so I don't know. I just want to make sure you guys are aware. If you're not, okay, that was it. Um, I will do what I need to do on this end. It's just I don't have to go through all this, but I can't. I can't keep. Dude just thinks he's untouchable. Okay, you should have left me alone. And they all popped out after the whole alpha thing, and when I said I was taking my platform and putting it on Facebook. There's just jealousy. So don't be fighting, arguing, or not like that. Don't give them attention. Okay. And I don't plan on talking about this anymore unless I absolutely have to. This or the alpha situation, unless I have to, because they don't deserve my attention. I never did anything to alpha at all, never did anything to these people. And, other than defend myself when they started with me about a year and a half, 2 years ago. It's like I started doing CMC. Everybody liked me initially, well, supposedly, and then boom, it just, I don't know. I didn't build my platform off of CMC. I already had a platform. I was already monetized. I already had members, and my Cash App was posted, and all of that. Like I was getting 30, 40,000 views a video on Mello. So you want to talk about views changing? Oh, they dropped drastically when I switched from Mello to CMC because Mello has way more followers than CMC. But they built their platforms off of each other. And that's how they get their little pages started. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying I didn't build my stuff off of anybody. Our page was built from the bottom up. If anybody is to help, that helped get us pushed out there would have been Tiffany Draper. May she rest in peace. But she was the only Facebook group that we'd ever been in. And it wasn't necessarily an awareness page. Like, it was just a page for all of her followers to be in. So she's the one that, taught us certain things. And I guess you would say she just gave us like different ideas, and she would help us with different things. But her Facebook page wasn't like an awareness page. But the people that were in there came to our YouTube as well. But we didn't start our YouTube channel to do YouTube. It was for like storage purposes, because we would get videos for her, because Mello is a notorious dirty deleter. So before Mello would delete a video, we would have it recorded, but then we kept running out of storage, couldn't send it, and blah, blah, blah. So we just uploaded it to a random YouTube page. It was called Mello's Deleted Videos. And that way Tiffany could go to the page and she can, react to whatever video she needed to. Well, then Mello hit us with a copyright strike because we didn't have any commentary on our videos. So that's when Tiffany told us that, add commentary, either talk or put text over it, because now Mello found out we had the page, and it just blew up. Olivia actually did our first reaction. It just blew up. And I don't, it's still a shock to me that it did that, because I never intended on any of this. I just was like, okay, well then I'm just going to go ahead and talk, and I'll explain it to people, because there's people on here who's not understanding or not seeing what we're seeing. So I was like, I'll just do the commentary that way. And Liv had some funny ones on there, and then I had some, of these. They're about hour and a half long videos. It just blew up. And in about 9 months, we had we had like 7,300 subscribers, when the whole CMC side that are attacking us now, still false reported our channel. And so we couldn't get our channel back, because back then I broke every rule that you could possibly have. Okay. I cussed a whole lot. I just didn't care. So they got the satisfaction of taking our channel. So we lost all those videos, whatever. Started back up again, and now here we are. About a year later, a little over a year later. And I've actually been gone most of the time. I've been off of YouTube more than I've been on, due to my health and my personal life. But before, I was posting every single day, sometimes twice a day. And I was doing videos, so it's like hours and hours to, oh my gosh. So that's kind of what that was. Right, and that's the thing. I don't know why. It's got to be jealousy. That's all. Because, like, why does my Cash App bother you so much? Why does me being monetized bother you so much? You're not paying me. So why do you care? So I'm supposed to do what you tell me to do? Otherwise, you attack my children and people that support me and my family. Like, really? But, it's been like that for him. People are actually do it. Content creators and all. They will kiss his behind. And now most of those pages are monetized. Whether they have their stars turned on or not, they're monetized. They're getting paid. You probably just don't know it, but they are. And some of those pages do have stars. So, I mean, but because you're mad at me, that's okay. Gotcha. All right. So you don't attack them yet. But the same people that are running up behind him because they're scared of him, hey, that's on you. He'll do it to you. Just wait. Right, April. I know people on my personal page who get like 4 views a video, while they're live, who have stars. They just was offered it. People getting random checks in the mail. They changed their Facebook to a different layout or I don't know. I don't know what you changed it to. I don't know Facebook like that. But so they're getting paid, off just their regular post and stuff that they would normally post, like for their family and friends. So these people are definitely getting paid, and they've been getting paid. But that's nobody's business, though. Exactly, April. The stars ain't just going to show up. Because I have a family member who has stars. and she said they offered him to her, so she turned it on. Yeah, something like that, to a business profile or something with the profile. They changed it to make it like a hush, boy. See, you got him all riled up. You done eating, Daddy? Nope. Rusty, what are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna eat? Are you gonna eat, baby? All right. All right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Let him back out for a little bit before these puppies get up. But you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow and do the reactions. But tomorrow or Tuesday, whichever, regardless of when I come back, the next one will be a reaction. Okay? Because I do have the request for Ashley still sitting there. I am watching a couple other people, but like I said, it takes months before I can just start talking about somebody, because I don't just record their videos or stream their videos and that's it. I have to know, if first off, if there are things on there that it'd be a reason why we would talk about it, or if they're scamming people. So if you request somebody, make sure you put in the email or the message a little bit about what's going on, because that way I know what to look for, in a sense. But some of these people that I'm getting requests for, I'm not saying anything. They're just going live, and I I have to go back and learn the history and all that, and it takes a while. 'Cause I don't just do this to talk about people. Each person I had a different reason for. So we'll see. We shall see. But I do want to start doing like funny reactions, like to funny stuff though. Just, a few times a month, just to kind of step away from everything else and just react to other videos, like Itchy was saying, like Justin Whitehead's or Whitehouse or Whitehead, whatever his last name is. That's the guy that does my 600-pound life commentary. So, just to kind of change up things a little bit. Right, exactly. And we don't do this just because, at least I don't do it because I just want to blast somebody. But I don't dox anybody. I don't mess with their children. I don't stalk their children. The only reason their children will even come up is if it pertains to something that they did. And that includes to their child or, whatever. But I don't stalk them even or harass them. I mean, they got videos, they're public. I watch them just like everybody else. But most definitely I'm not doxing. I don't dox anybody. I'm not doxing anybody we cover. I'm not doing any of that crap. There's always a reason for when I do somebody. So we'll do the reactions to Ashley. Those requests, I think there's 2 of them. And I got to see which one I want to do first. So I got to see which one was first, which one was second. Like based on the order that she did them. Because I don't know if she's went live or not. The last time I checked was, when did I get that email? I got the second request on, I think, Saturday, maybe. Friday, something. I don't know. So I don't know if she's been live or not. But you guys don't forget to give the video a thumbs up on your way out. Make sure you guys are subscribed. That's free of charge. Thank you guys so much for talking to me tonight. And if you are coming in late, please rewind this video because it's very important that you listen to it. Um, and please, replay crew, please do not leave in the comments these people's names, because if you do, I'm just going to block you. Because I know there's going to be people down below in the comments that are going to advertise themselves or for them. And if you post their names at all, I'm going to block you. So you guys have a good night. I love you guys so much. You know, Tennessee is whatever. It is. It's truly whatever. Like, it's sad to say I'm used to it. I've never been turned on like this in my real life, by my friends or whatever, ever. Like, never. Like, we don't play them type of games around here. Like, I don't know where these people are from, but all right. But you guys have a good night. And I love you guys. Oh, you don't have to send Cash App, Carolina. You don't have to send me a Cash App, baby. People do ask for it, so that's why I did have it like pinned at the top, but I forgot to do it today. Put like little quotes and stuff at the top every day when I do a live instead of that, and then put the Cash App on the screen again. That's where it was before. But on YouTube, like most YouTubers, they have PayPal, Cash App, wish list, like Amazon wish list, stuff like that, posted in their description or on their lives or whatever. Just what people do. When I have it, I donate, become a member to somebody's page, whatever. It's just what we do. I've never in my life heard anybody mad about my Cash App being posted until I started doing CMC. Because literally everybody that we watched up until that point were all on YouTube, except for Tiffany. She had a Facebook and YouTube, and she posted hers. So it was weird. It's still weird. But whatever. Yeah, David does the super chat. Uh, Generally, if you made a comment a little while ago, it might have disappeared because you can only go back so far. Or sometimes YouTube will remove your let me look. Like sometimes YouTube will take it away, depending on what you said. There's certain words that you can't say in my chat that I've pre-programmed in there. So yeah, it depends on how long ago. No, I don't see any comments. So if you did comment and it's not there, it must have been YouTube that did it, because I don't see any comment retractions or any of the moderators pulling any comments or anything. I'm still looking. Make sure if I see. So I'm trying to go slow so I don't miss it. Nope. I don't see any comments at all. So it might have been something that YouTube deleted. What, did you have a question or something, baby? Yeah, it's YouTube then. Yeah, I was going to and then forgot. Well, thank you so much, Katie. Thank you, baby. Yep, I have too, David. It's like certain words, and they just, you're like, why did they delete that comment? There was literally nothing wrong with that comment. And they'll just take it out. That's why after the live is over with and it turns into a video instead of a live, the live chat doesn't show up right away because it's being edited by YouTube. And so they take even more stuff out. So if you're watching the live on a replay and you see you're reading the live chat, you can't type in it at that point because it's not live anymore. But below the video, there's a comment section where you can comment. But you'll notice a lot of times you're watching the replay and you see people talking to people that you're not seeing. And that's because either A, you don't have it on live chat, or B, YouTube has deleted those comments. Oh, okay. I don't know then. YouTube tripping. Well, I love you guys too, baby. But you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. And if you guys need to go hold of me, just email me or Facebook message me. Talk to you guys later. Good night, guys.